We start in an alleyway. There is a smell in the alleyway. A smell of meat, of gristle. There's also the smell of ozone in the air. We get a camera shot that pans to the side of the alleyway where one half of a building is circularly domed out. And then it pans to the other wall that has an identical yet opposite circular divot out of it. We flow to the ground, and we see a teenager in a crater, a perfectly circular crater. And then we finally look up, and we see the current owners of the Dread Pirate Mantle staring over this teenager. I think the first person to break the silence is Clocks, who says, "Oh, shit."
Did he just...
Did that guy just explode himself?
No,
That's not a normal explosion.
Probably crouching down next to the kid. Hey, kid. Just kind
He
of
is out.
Yeah, Juro is.
And as you do you physically touch Juro?
Yeah, it probably shake his shoulder.
When you do that, it feels like there's sandpaper in the back of your head, and just like a quiet.
Okay. Possession isn't real, but this feels not. You know what? Let's not discuss this here. I'm probably looking out at the water at the other ski-doos.
Yeah,
Jet
and
skis.
you see a couple jet skis have stopped and are kind of like looking towards you guys. There's still the majority of them are still like fighting. But like there's a couple that are like looking at you guys.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. Grab him. All right, grab him, ignoring the. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, there's not much that was left of that guy. He got turned into a pink spray.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about the feeling of sandpaper in the back of my head.
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Who's grabbing him?
I'll grab him underneath each arm, but I would appreciate some help. So I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Rodion will grab his legs, grab his ankles.
Same thing for you, Rodion. There's this uncomfortable rubbing at the back of your mind and whispering.
He's like my pistol, whispering things to me.
You know what? We are not gonna touch that right now. I refuse to. Just help me. Just kind of like, you know what? I am the only sane person in this group.
Are you
Jesus
though?
Christ. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. I don't have the voice is in a jar. It's not in my head.
Yeah. Good point.
Mine's in my coat.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys pick him up, and where are you taking him?
To the only place that I trust enough to actually do something about it. That's going to be Tartarus.
Okay. Yeah. You guys get him dragged out, and as you're kind of dragging him through the street, some people are looking at you, but the vast majority of people are just like, not my business. Like, but yeah, you guys make a quick travel from Waterfront Graveyard all the way back to Tartarus. You get to the back door because there is no way they're going to let you in with like the front door.
No, there's no business through the front door. We made that mistake the first time we got here.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys get to the back door, and the Dutchmen are more than happy to give you a hand as you guys get in, because you're a known quantity here. And you make your way into there, and I'm assuming you're making your way down to the med bay.
Yes.
Yeah. You bring him down to the med bay, and I think it's pretty quiet at the moment. So you see Suzerain and a couple of her like medical attendants kind of like spring to life as they immediately like walk over and like, what's the condition? What happened?
He's possessed.
Question. Would I know anything about rumors about shit like this? Like people with mind powers?
Oh, I mean, there have always been rumors of people with mind powers, but I mean, it's the kind of stuff you see on daytime TV or late night History Channel. You know what I mean? Like, there's never been anything substantiated about it, and it's always been kind of like, yeah, of course. Like, the reasonable skeptic take is that, like, yeah, of course people make up stories to make themselves feel better.
Okay. So, you're not gonna believe me when I say this, but pretty sure this guy blew up someone without touching him or shooting him or I know it sounds crazy, but you get what I'm trying to say.
I think Suzerain kind of gets like the attendants don't miss a beat. They're like getting him in a gurney, and they're kind of like you start to see like a shiver go up both of their spines at the same time. And Suzerain goes, "So he, what? Like he survived?"
Just touch him. Just touch
Yeah.
him.
And she kind of reaches over and touches him on the forehead and pulls her hand back really sharply and says, "Oh my god, that has to be a..." And she like grabs a little radar gun thing and points it at Juro's forehead, and it reads like she turns it away from the attendants, but you see, Vera, it reads 130 degrees.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Still really fucking bad.
So, am I have I been vindicated?
Suzerain looks at the attendants and says, "Go and take a break. This is low priority. I'll take care of it." And they both kind of look at each other for a second,
Already
look back at
continues.
her, and kind of shrug, and both of them kind of head out. She walks behind them and takes the main door and shutters it closed. And she kind of goes, "Where did you find him?"
Clocks, I forgot exactly what riverfront that was.
Clocks is like, "Yeah, I got it pinned. It was where we got sent." And he kind of shows her, and she kind of goes, "Did anyone else see?"
Well, he was a part of like a roach gang, so I'm sure somebody saw. They were fighting some other little roach gang. Fuck if I know.
She kind of turns and looks at you. And like Suzerain is usually a very calming presence and a very like kind spirit. You see a sharpness on her face, and she says, "If you know that some people saw what happened, you need to go and talk to those people."
Jesus Christ. You want me to go hunt down his buddies? Because he wasn't alone, he was working with other people, which means they probably know.
And she kind of goes, "Oh God, oh no. And then you brought him here. Oh God." And she's like,
They weren't like, what, you afraid? It's Tartarus. The Roach Gang's not doing anything about Tartarus.
she kind of looks and she goes, "Okay, listen. I need to run some tests.
Okay.
But there are some similarities to other cases that I am aware of that might explain some of the peculiarities here.
Look, if you're going to tell me he's a psychic or a... What's the one where you move things with your mind? Telekinetic?
Poltergeists.
No, he's not a ghost. That's a ghost thing.
Who said he was a...
Okay, if you're going to tell me he has mind powers, I mean, what's the big deal? Nobody believes this shit in the city.
She kind of looks and she goes, no, there are people in this city who believe in this. People who are
Okay.
very, very powerful.
Or insane.
She kind of goes, doesn't matter how insane they are, they're the ones cutting the checks.
Okay, Susan, you are making me feel like I should have left this kid in the giant crater he created out of his enemy? I don't know, it didn't... It seemed way more important to them than to us. Sorry. But so are you telling me I should have left him?
And she kind of takes pause at that. She kind of takes a moment. She nods and she goes, no, you're right.
Okay. That's fine. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah. And she says, I don't
Because I can take him from you. I can go back and dump him. We got the pin. We can go take him back from
She
wherever
says,
if you're that worried about it.
she says, no, that's not what we're about. And
I thought
she kind of pauses and she goes to a closet and comes out with several kind of like circular pads that are in kind of a half dome shape. And she starts hooking them up to the top of his head. And she's going, I'm just gonna run a real quick scan here. And as she does, she kind of has them hooked up to like a monitor. And you guys see that there's kind of two reels. And she's like, okay, so this thin line here, that is what we're looking for, she says as she's pointing towards this kind of almost sine wave looking graph that continues to go on the top bar. She flicks a switch, and for a second, the lower half turns on, and it starts as a thin line, and then it spikes up and down, slowly at first, but getting larger and larger, almost like an earthquake. And then, as soon as it starts touching the edge of the graph and plateauing, you guys see the lights begin to flicker, and she like immediately switches it off and goes, right. Great.
So on a scale of 1 to I don't know. I haven't really thought about many psychic superheroes in a while. Let's just go with 10. 1 to 10, how much what are we looking? How in trouble am I?
She goes, well, any level is going to garner a certain amount of attention, but I think on a 1 to 10, you're at least at a 7.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna like flip out on me and say like a 13 or something. That's not too bad. That's manageable.
She kind of goes, listen, don't tell anyone. First of all, don't tell anyone about this, but second of all, I knew someone at some point who had a condition similar to this.
Hmm.
I don't know where they are anymore, but if I can get into contact with them, I might be able to, I don't know, maybe find help, somebody who understands this better than I do.
Are you saying we're gonna find this kid a tutor?
Goes, well, maybe nothing's like that, but at the very least, someone who will know what he's doing.
Well, let's think back. Rod, Chance, you remember anything out of the ordinary before all this blew up? I mean, shit, fucking roach gangs do this kind of shit all the time, right?
Yeah, it seems pretty normal at first. The little gang on gang violence is pretty normal.
Right, but were they saying anything? I can't remember. It was like 2 weeks ago.
I was gonna say probably the last 3 weeks. I don't remember.
To fill in the
Just-
gaps in memory.
Yeah, just because I'm like, I remember them being very like, we're going to war, and I'm like, but there's like 5 of you, so
Yeah. That was kind of the gist.
Well-
There wasn't
well-
really any motives that were clearly laid out.
Well, and that's where I was like, I guess you just have to wait until he wakes up and then ask, hey, what you getting all zealous about? The Crusades. Actually, that's not true. We have a crusade. Anyway, I need to stop. Otherwise, I'm gonna get us in trouble. Okay, I'm not trying to get us in trouble.
But yeah, I think Suzerain goes, well, best thing that we can do is keep him here until he wakes up.
Will you let us know when he wakes up at least?
Is
She
there like a
says-
special helmet that will help, like, protect our brains from him?
She goes,
Are you
I
asking for a tinfoil hat? Sorry.
Oh, like that old cartoon where the guy had a helmet to protect himself from the other guy's psychic power.
Yeah, like a tinfoil hat. Okay, sorry.
But yeah, Suzerain will say, I'll let you know when he wakes up.
Excellent. Because I'm assuming you probably want him out of your med bay as soon as he does.
She goes, it certainly would cause a lot less questions.
You can just say it like it is, Suzerain. He's a bomb waiting to go off, and you don't want him in Tartarus when it happens. That's perfectly an okay thing to say.
She kind of goes, it's not that I'm worried about.
Or are
She
you
goes-
worried about the men in black coming to come abduct them?
She kind of looks at you with a look that is very serious. And she kind of just lets that linger in the air between you. This kind of feeling of she's like, no, like, yeah, that is more real than you might think.
Oh, Jesus Christ, not you too. Okay. Hold on. It's been. Yeah, no. I'm gonna go home and go to bed. I've got stuff to do tomorrow, and then we've got this guy to babysit when he wakes up. Perfect.
If he wakes up.
Let's be honest. Him never waking up would probably be the easiest thing for us. But ever
I mean, and
since
I
our
can kind of like reveal my shotgun slightly.
no,
Suzerain
no.
immediately looks like severely at you, like
Chance that we don't joke about that shit. At least not about people that are being taken care of by people we know. I had to extend it because we don't actually know this kid yet. But I was going to say, ever since we took care of our little heist, does it feel like to anyone else like we've somehow become the center of like a goddamn action movie or some shit? At least one of those cheap thrillers, you know, the bad ones that fucking. Ugh. like one of those ones with the AI reincarnations of Bruce Willis, but they still can't get the voice quite right.
Are you comparing my work to AI?
Oh,
Slop,
No.
slop.
I am not. I think this has been a lot of fun.
You're damn right it has.
Feel differently.
Oh man. But yeah,
Vera feels toyed with. Let's just put
yeah.
it that way.
fair. But yeah,
Anyway,
she'll kind of nod and she'll say she'll get your guys' deets, you know.
yeah.
And she'll kind of shutter the door and open it up, and you see the two attendants who are kind of just like standing there waiting. Like one of them has like a burger from the kitchen, and
What? You've never seen a Dread Pirate before?
yeah, and one of them has like a drink in her hand, and just wordlessly she just hands you a business card.
Is it for a funeral service?
It is not.
For a funeral
Taking a
home?
look
Oh,
at
oh
it,
no.
it looks like it is one of Pierre's business card, and it has
Oh.
it has an address written on the back, along with the words "Night Market tomorrow night."
Oh shit! We get to go blow our cash.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, Rod, Chance, night market tomorrow. Feel up for it?
Shrug.
Clocks you
Yeah.
too, obviously.
Yeah, Clocks kind of goes, "I would think so."
All right.
No, PCs only.
Oh.
Mhm.
Hey, Suzerain, do you happen to know someone by the name of Amstel?
Suzerain goes, "Yeah, he used to haunt this bar. Real asshole."
Wait. Oh wait, he used to come here.
Uh-huh.
Like,
That's where he got his stories.
I'm gonna go have a talk with Pierre. You guys have fun,
Yeah.
and I will be right back.
Okay. Yeah, but you guys are getting a moment, and we're gonna cut back to Juro as Juro, you are in a very strange place. You kind of look around, and you see that there is blackness all around you, and what looks like a kind of platform underneath you. You see someone familiar, an older woman who looks at you. And at first, she looks nonchalant, but then she looks shocked. She says, where did you come from?" And,
Who,
say
who
what?
is this? Is this his mother?
Yes.
Yeah, he just looks at the woman, blinks, looks around this place, and just is like, Mama?
Uh, um, your parents must be around here somewhere, right?
No. Mom, it's me, Juro.
Taiki? Taiki? No, someone, and as you hear that, her voice starts to drop. Someone.
And Juro is looking around and he's starting to hyperventilate.
Yeah. And you see your friends kind of all around you, and they're all staring at you. And one by one, their heads start inflating like balloons. And then one by one, they pop in a line. Each time that they pop, you feel a pain in your head, a sharp jag out of the left field. And finally, you see one thing. You see at the edge of this platform, you hadn't noticed it. It's been there the whole time, but somehow you hadn't noticed it. You see your bike.
Yeah, Juro is probably panting, holding his head in both hands for a moment, blinking behind the visor, and just he is in such pain that while he's trying to stagger towards the bike, he's cocking off in one direction and then another, almost falling over.
Yeah.
But
And
he's reaching out for the bike.
Yeah, and you get step after tantalizing step closer until you find yourself hitting it almost collapsing onto your shin. You kind of lean over it and you grab onto the accelerator and twist it instinctively. And as you do, the bike tilts over the edge of the platform and you begin to fall. You do not know what time it is, but you awake with a start. You're in an unfamiliar room, a clinical-looking room, but definitely not a professional doctor's office. Maybe a Ripper Docs, perhaps? You, first and foremost, can't even get your thoughts straight. You instinctively reach towards the wetness at your upper lip, and you pull back your hand to reveal blood. Your nose is gushing blood. An EKG machine beside you begins to spike as your heart rate spikes.
Oh, yeah. I imagine that even objects immediately around him shiver when he wakes up, like they picked up off of the ground and then dropped back down just slightly.
Yeah.
But he sees the blood and then he feels around his head, his arms. He's checking almost as if everything is where it should be.
Yeah. And you give yourself a thorough kind of check, and you're all there.
Is that mental, like that pressure behind the eyes still there?
It's lingering like the edge of a bad headache. You don't feel nearly as sharply spiked as you did, but it's kind of like, after you've had a migraine, but you haven't had chance to go to bed yet.
Yeah.
One of those kind of feelings.
Everything feels spent and your head almost feels like an empty can, but the ring of the can is just a solid dull ache.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah,
Yeah,
oh, go ahead.
What's he hooked up to the EKG with? Is it like just like how many of these like pads do they have on him?
Yeah, we're gonna say that there's like only a couple pads on him.
Yeah, because he just starts pulling them off.
Yeah, and the EKG machine, as soon as you pull it off, flatline. You hear the door, a back door, bust open, and you see a woman come through. She's kind of in her early 40s, and she's got like long brown hair. She kind of looks and goes, "Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God! I thought you died."
Who are you?
Take a deep breath.
No, fuck that! I'm not taking anything from. Where am I?
She goes, "You're in Tartarus right now."
And he reaches up and holds his head, shivering for a moment.
Yeah, and she goes, "You need to take a deep breath. I understand it's overwhelming."
It sounds like everything is in my head. People are talking to me, but they're not here.
She goes, I know, and she's like kind of like walking closer with her hands kind of out, like in a sort of defensive sort of position. And she says, "I know it's a lot, but we need to focus. Look at me, look at me."
He does, and she feels his mind pressing against hers.
Yeah, and she kind of like takes a deep breath, as if she is phased but not wholly shaken by this. She says, "My name's Suzerain. Suzerain, what is your name?"
And he looks down and he's not about to give his real name, so he reaches for the patch on his jacket and then probably realizes that they had to like take his jacket off to put the thing. I was like, Orochi.
Goes,
I'm not giving you my
Orochi.
real name.
She kind of goes, that's fine. I don't need your real name. In case you didn't know about Tartarus, this place is a place where real names go to die.
Of course I know about Tartarus. Everyone knows about Tartarus.
She goes, you were in an accident. Some people who were very kind, who didn't know how to deal with the accident, brought you here to me.
Didn't know how to...
Liar.
What, I wipe out?
She kind of hesitates for a moment. She goes, do you remember anything that happened before you were here?
We were going to go hassle the dragons to get off our turf, and I remember my head started hurting, and I think I fell off my bike, not my jet ski, and then the pain just got worse and worse, and then I don't remember anything.
She kind of, like gives you an understanding look and, will, kind of, grab a jacket off of a chair that's kind of out of your reach and kind of hand it out to you, like reach it out, bridge the gap, so to say.
And he reaches out for it and notices that the fabric closest to his hand starts to pull towards him even before he touches it.
Mm-hmm.
He jerks his hand back and he's like, What the fuck is that?
She says, I have reason to believe that you are, special in a way.
You sound like my fucking teachers. What do you mean? I'm not stupid.
Like
She
Scrumps, I'm special.
Yeah. Like Special K special?
She goes, have you ever noticed anything unusual about the way that you interacted with the world? Anything that felt different?
He just stares at her with that blank teenage what the fuck are you talking about look that they always give adults.
Yeah.
He shakes his
Oh
head.
my
Like,
god. Suzern's
What
getting
do
a
you-
taste of her own medicine because back when we were first starting,
That
like,
was
she was Suzerain. That was her.
He's like, lady, that's a stupid fucking question.
She goes, okay. Well, do you want the stupid fucking answer then?
I might as
Hey.
well.
She goes, you turned a man into nothing.
What, I like hit him really hard with the bike? I know
No.
it's sharp, but it's not that sharp.
She goes, no. You did it with your mind.
That's funny.
She kind of goes, I mean, you can laugh. It'll be hard to accept. But I've known people like you.
What? You're gonna say that I need to go on those talk shows and start talking about how I can tell people lottery numbers now?
She kind of goes, I mean, if you were so crass.
He pauses and looks at her. He's like, "You're not bullshitting, are you?"
She kind of gives you a dead serious look and goes, I know that it's not going to be easy, but you've got a big secret.
He looks at her, then looks over, probably towards like a counter nearby, and then just holds out his hand towards something, like a container of cotton swabs.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts to pick up off the ground and float towards his hand as he stares at it, mouth open, eyes wide, and as it catches in his hand, he goes, "This is so fucking cool."
She
Oh, no. Oh,
immediately looks at you and goes, Orochi, there is a very, very good chance that if you ever show anyone this, then you and everyone you love will die.
Yeah, but yeah, but yeah, but
I love it. I love it.
he
She kind of
flips it off of his hand, just
This kid is gonna
staring
kill
at
me.
it.
she looks at you like and goes and probably goes, listen, you're gonna have to adjust to it, but okay, the people that helped you, they're good people, and they wanted me to let them know when you got up. I think that you would owe it to them to at least meet them and hear them out first.
Yeah. He sighs and casually floats the container back. There's never free lunch in Apple, I get it.
And she'll kind of nod and she'll say, and she'll quickly just with her agent shoot out a message to you guys that just says he's up. But before you guys get that message, I believe that someone was wanting to talk to Pierre.
Hi, hello, yes, me.
Yeah. Yeah, you come up and it's daytime, right? You guys were doing like a job that started at noon and ended at like 4. You know what I mean? But you see
That was a job. We get XP for that.
yeah.
Right,
We'll divvy out XP at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
end.
yeah. I know. It's
Um,
like, oh my god, there's XP.
Yeah. But yeah, you head up and Pierre is not busy. It is the afternoon crowd, you know. But yeah.
Pierre, my favorite bartender at this bar.
He kind of walks over and goes, "What a high distinction to have."
Yeah. I'm sorry about Oma. We all are.
He says, "I knew her for quite a while. She will be missed, but I'm sure her spirit will stay here for as long as her stubborn will would let her."
Mm. Yeah, I just realized I gotta put her up on the memorial wall.
He says, "Do not worry, that has already been taken care of. Tartarus recognizes its own."
You know, Pierre, I knew there was good reason to like you.
Pierre goes, "If it is not the devilish good looks, then it must be the impeccable moral backbone."
Well, I hope it isn't too much to ask it to flex a little because I need to get a hold of someone. Someone that I didn't realize used to be a a regular around here until they weren't.
Goes, many have come and gone. This is a, how you say, very popular bar.
Well, the one I'm looking for, maybe he outshines Tartarus, at least in total scope of legacy, if not current fame. Looking for Amstel.
He kind of looks at you and he gets a smirk and he says, "Ah, never an easy task, eh?"
Well, since the Dread Pirates are back, I'm sure he would like to maybe. Well, I'm hoping he'll pick up where he left off.
He kind of chuckles and goes, The problem is direct contact. I do not have Amstel's phone number. I was his bartender. And Tartarus his muse for a time."
I wasn't expecting you to have his ear direct, but maybe you can point me to, I don't know, any sort of breadcrumb at this point. He has to know that somebody somewhere is claiming to be the Dread Pirates and is saying they've returned. He's probably a little skeptical after, disappearing mid-job and all that.
Says, well, between you, me, and the birds, I do happen to know one detail about him.
Hmm.
Well, he says, the thing about him is, he does still keep up his old habits. And with those old habits comes a penchant for hashish. And he said that he only trusted one dealer, and I have no doubt that this is still the case. I have
Yeah,
seen
but-
them associating.
Okay.
Because you might want to speak to Ingvar and Felix.
You mean infamous gun runner Ingvar?
Oui. Yes.
Oui.
Or
You
as
mean-
he would say, ja.
Yeah, you mean like the guy who's probably running the night market that you just mentioned? I mean, not mentioned, but you kind of.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he kind of winks at you for that. And he says, yes, I do not think it too far above yourself. He says there is a reputation that follows you at this point. And if you do say that you are the Dread Pirates, well, perhaps associating with a previous Dread Pirate himself, well, that might earn you some currying favor.
I have a question. How much in kind of the background have I been able to piece together with everything? The pictures, the things that Sam has said.
Yeah, what I think that you've got some inklings at this point.
Enough to
Things-
run
Yeah.
with, to feel comfortable to just run with.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think so.
Go
Like,
ahead.
I think that you've got enough evidence that at the very least you could make the claim, and someone could either go,
I could
"Haha,
so-
no."
I could sow false claims against the neighboring kingdom. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because then she'd probably say, "Well, I mean, after all, feels like I'm just stepping into my inheritance."
He kind of looks at you, and he kind of chuckles, and he goes, "Hmm." And he says, "That is the peculiar thing about inheritance, no? No one ever asks for it, but it comes to them anyway."
Yeah. Until the government gets their hands on things. Everybody wants their own slice of the pie.
Says, "You would not believe how many times Demos checks this place for our liquor license."
Don't you? Looking around, don't tell me you actually pay for one. You fake it
says-
like everyone else in this city.
He says, "A place like this does not have the luxury to fake it."
So you'll let them rake you over? You know what? It's not my place.
he kind of grins and he says, "Even waters have many boats."
I suppose you're right. So, well, I suppose I should check in on Ingvar tomorrow.
He says, "We, and I hope that it is a productive conversation. Feel free to mention that I am an associate if there is any friction, how you say."
Yeah.
And yeah, and you get that message. And
Mhm.
while Vera is talking to Pierre, what are Chance and Rodion doing?
Drinking?
Yeah.
Drinking?
We drinking.
Ooh.
Night market's coming up. We're getting some pregame done.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I wouldn't have expected anything else, to be honest. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, what are you both drinking?
I'm going to pull out some of the real whiskey that I got from them Italian dudes.
Sure.
Ooh, that's what we're drinking.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
We're gonna say with how much you drink that, you've got about a quarter of a bottle left.
Perfect.
But yeah, excellent. So you guys are doing that. And you guys are a couple drinks in, and you guys also get the message, he's up.
Ghost
He's
Boy
up.
is up.
Oh, yes, that guy, that kid.
And
I'll shoot my shot and finish my shot and be like, well, Chance, I guess should we go down there?
Yeah, I just cocked my shotgun. Yeah, let's go.
excellent.
Jesus Christ! I just
yeah.
got that reference.
But
Jesus, Chance.
yeah, you guys all head down. I'm assuming you also head down, Vera?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You walk up to Rodian and I at the door, and I'm just, okay, you ready? We're gonna go on the count of 3. No, I'm just joking.
Jesus.
But yeah, you guys head down, and as you enter the med bay, you see that this kid is he's probably floating a thing in front of you, probably still floating that Q-tip container.
He's
Holy shit.
redressed and he's like just toying with small things in the room when the door opens, and that small amount of him looking away breaks his concentration as they all start to fall. He's like and recatches
Yaga.
them by throwing out his hands.
I am not convinced you're a Baba Yaga.
Okay, you two. Let's not say anything too stupid before we've had a chance to introduce ourselves.
It's
Hi.
better to get it out of the way first.
Whatever. Hi. I suppose I'll start. My name's Vera. Points at Chance. This is Chance. This is Rodian. Clock's around here somewhere. If he's not,
I think Clock showed up.
Okay. That's Clocks.
Yo.
We're the Dread Pirates.
Juro blinks as all of the items drop back down to the counters. He's like, "You're the Dread Pirates, but only one of you has a cool name. Huh? Shit. Funny."
You know, I am going to choose not to ask which name you think is cool. But do you have one?
Yeah. He
One that you'd
tosses
wish
his
to
head back. Tosses
One that
his
you'd
head
wish to
back.
share with us? Sorry, go ahead.
Moves his bangs out of his eyes and goes, "Yeah. They call me Orochi."
Okay, so by your count, there is still only one of us in this room with a cool name.
Hey, I could pop your head now.
See, poltergeist.
You know, kid,
Under the coat.
you abs Chance.
What?
Kid, you probably absolutely could. But we both know that that would be a waste of your talents.
Oh, he's grinning like that. He's grinning at that.
I know how
Flattery
spoken
will
you
get
go.
you everywhere.
Yeah. So, that being the case, let's just say Suzerain. You've met Suzerain, I'm assuming.
Suzerain looks a little bit exhausted at the antics that have been going on.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Great. He has informed me that it is probably not the best idea for you to go back to the people you used to be running with. whatever. You know, now that I mention it, what were you guys doing? Fighting another roach gang?
You telling me I can't go back to my gang, my friends?
I mean, you
They
can,
need me.
but they probably will all wind up dead because you showed up. And as much as I'm willing to let people make mistakes, I think it's really in poor taste to let somebody make a mistake bad enough that they'd want to do really dumb things.
Fucking grown-ups. Yeah, like fucking
Think-
grown-ups. And then like,
Okay, think of it this way. You want to help them, right?
yeah,
Okay. The best way you can help them is by not being there.
like forever?
Not forever, just until you find a way to. Hmm. It seems like you've already gotten a handle on the basics, but you do remember that there happened to be a smoking crater where a person used to be, and I'm pretty sure that was not intentional. Which
Wait, I
means you
made a
probably.
whole ass crater?
Yeah, it was a pretty big one. There were a lot of people staring.
Sick.
Yeah. So until you learn how to do that not on accident, you should probably, for their safety and yours, be somewhere else.
He slumps back, like flops completely back on the. I assume it's like an examination table,
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of thing.
How old is this kid?
16.
Oh shit! I'm like Oh god. Hold on. Let's go through ages real fast. Vera is 20. What did we say? 6?
Something like that.
Okay. Well, Chance.
No
Fair,
one
even
knows.
Chance
No,
doesn't ultimately know, but it's probably around 26 or so.
Okay,
Chance doesn't even know.
and
I think Rodney would be
Bob?
pushing 30. Yeah, late 20s.
He's
Okay.
the dad.
Clocks.
Oh God.
Clocks is definitely early 20s, probably somewhere around like 23, 24.
When did
I
I
have to start being
become
more. I need to be more
of
paternal
an
now.
adult?
Damn it.
Well,
Yeah.
first you've got to figure out how. Well, actually, this is the sign of of a true adult, having the mob on your back. Yeah.
That and drinking too much. That's what everyone's dad did, right?
No, mine went out. No, I'm not gonna make a joke.
Mine went out for milk and never came back. I know you were going for it.
Jesus. Okay, so look, until I hate being the adult in the room, but until you get a
and
handle on things, it's probably for the best.
while you are talking to him, he has pulled out his phone and he's checking to make sure he's not in like so much trouble.
Yeah, and enough time has passed that you have probably missed like dinner time, and your dad has just texted you, "Where are you?"
And he will send back some sort of lie that's like got caught up with after school studies with a hero.
Yeah, he'll
Okay.
he'll send back. You'll get a text back that just says, "Be home soon."
Thumbs up emojis.
I'm just watching this happen, and I think it's dawned on Vera.
Yeah, he is like completely
Oh.
shut you out on his phone.
Looking at Chance and then Rodian. Does
You
this
wanted
guy
this.
have family still?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
well,
think
don't
of it.
act like that's a given. This is fucking Napple, dude.
Well, if you don't, skill issue.
Oh my God.
Well,
I Love this character.
Well, when the 16-year-old cocky ass in front of me inevitably fucks up and get his dad killed, I'll know exactly what to say.
He gives a pretty sour look at that.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm just reminding you that this shit's serious.
Yeah, first her, now you. I know it's serious. Can't do shit
on.
about it, though.
All right, kid. I'm gonna flick him my contact info.
Mm-hmm.
I may regret
Yeah.
this, but there's a night market tomorrow. You want in?
He opens his mouth to say something, then stops. Then Lucy's like, "You want me in your gang? You want me to be a dread pirate?"
I thought you wanted to go back to your roach gang because they needed you.
I could do both.
No, not on my crew.
Listen, they're not just a gang. They're also my family, and I go to school with like everyone except
Oh my god, you're still in
everyone
school.
except.
Oh fuck. No.
Well, yeah.
Nope, I'm not doing this. You can come back when you're of age.
Yeah, let's see how you feel when you need to start reading people's minds or something.
You can't read people's minds.
I would like to open up a telepathic connection by spending a point
That's
of
fucking great.
point of effort. I would like to commit a point of effort in order to open up a telepathic connection with Vera.
Okay.
Fuck.
You do so.
Vera, what are you thinking right now? You can't hide it from me.
So I'm confused because it says there's a mental save, but is there like something different for that?
I guess if they don't want to open it.
No, I
True.
don't.
I was getting it off. Let me stars without number. DF.
For the basic forms of contact do not allow a saving throw, but more advanced probes do. And the level 2 is the if you want to read their current thoughts, it allows a mental saving throw.
Mm.
I mean, she could still failed. Mine's a 13.
I
I'm
might,
assuming yours
but
is
then
like a
again,
14.
Fucker psychics in this.
Ah. There we go. Let's see here.
Blah 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 blah.
Otherwise, Chance is just going to keep thinking cheese, 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 cheese.
Well, I'm not
cheese.
opening one with you right now.
I know, just
You'll never
every
know.
moment where it's just always cheese, cheese. Like, what's Chance think cheese, cheese? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, telepathic contact. I am level 1 in telepathy. So shallow gestalt, any form of communication. Wait, that's the core technique. And then I have facile mind, which means I can open it up. Yeah, transmit thought. That's what it is.
Two-way communication.
Oh, okay, just
with
two-way
a
communication.
Willing target as an instant action when desired.
Well, I mean, if you were like, if Vera was like, prove it, and you're like, okay, I'd say
Yeah.
that's willing.
I said he couldn't.
Could
does
not
it just
make
does
that
it just-
mental saving throw then.
is there one? Is there an actual savings throw?
Yes. Mental.
Which
Absolutely mental.
which one is this for? Is this for facile mind?
This is for telepathic contact.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
But yeah, I need the contact open to use pretty much any of my telepathy abilities.
Okay.
You're in.
Oh, you have to
You're
go
in.
over.
Yeah.
I'm in. I cannot read your mind at this level, though. He is correct. I forego on that.
Oh.
Yeah. In your
What-
mind, you hear Juro's voice that says, in like a really shitty attempt to mimic Vera's voice, nobody said that you could read minds.
How does Vera respond to that?
Ah,
Orochi?
remind me his name. I'm so sorry.
Juro?
We
Yeah,
know
he
it as
didn't.
Orochi.
I was gonna say he didn't.
Sorry. My bad.
Let me just put this in a set of notes real fast because I know I might.
There, now you can see the whole thing in the chat.
Just a smiley face.
Yeah. Well, the name next to it.
Oh, okay.
So dumb of
You
me.
you goofus.
Uh,
Now I get why I can't read your thoughts. There ain't nothing there.
true.
Damn, you're not supposed to agree with me now. I feel bad.
Hmm.
Do you want to be an adult, Orochi?
You're
What
not
do you
my
mean by
dad.
that?
Do you want me to treat you like an adult, Orochi? Because these are adult powers. That's what these are.
Yeah, what if I do?
That's what I'm asking. Do you want me to treat you like an adult?
He gets this guarded look at that, like he thinks that this is some sort of gotcha. Before he's like, yeah.
No. You need to think about this because once you look like you've still got a few years left. You can go back to school. You can be a kid again. Yeah, sure, dumb kid with his gang that'll probably end up getting shot and killed before his 18th, but you could be a kid. But I don't work with kids. I only work with adults. You want to be treated like one? You make that decision, and then you let me know. And I'll talk to you and tell you what I'm thinking like an adult. Fair?
Looks
Doesn't
to
have
you
to be
and then
now.
to
Come to the night market tomorrow, and I'll know that you've made up your mind.
you and then Rodion and Chance and then back at Suzerain
Hmm.
before just giving a small nod. He's like, yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna let's give it time, I guess.
Just think about it.
Yeah.
Her, me, him. We didn't get a chance to stay kids. I'm giving you that.
I think you really overestimate how good the city still is if you think that I still feel like a kid.
No, but I still see it in you. You've got a chance.
Point at Chance. Not really.
And I am not going to be the one to take that from you. It's happened to too many of us. You still got a family, what it sounds like. They may be good, they may be bad. I can't control that. Sounds like you've got friends that are also kids doing kid stuff. Whatever. Whatever's left of it. But if you step into this world, there ain't no going back. Just think about it, okay? And with that, she leaves.
Huh.
Shit. Looks back at Suzerain. Once like if Chance and Rodion stay or leave, but
Mhm.
once Vera's like clearly gone, just looks back at Suzerain's like, shit. She always such a bitch?
I think that Suzerain, like,
but has a thoughtfulness behind the eyes as he
Right.
Yeah.
uses that remark.
Yeah. She kind of rolls her eyes and go, "Yep, real one." As Clocks goes, probably one of my favorites.
You need to get out more.
Clocks goes, "Kid, I've had sex. Shut up," and just walks out.
Mom, maybe. Yeah, just grumbles. Sex with your mom, maybe.
You know who else has sex?
Not my mom. My mom's dead.
Oh no!
She had to have you first, dumbass.
Then she got gray drift and died.
God.
Dude, so she hit the gnar real bad and
Hey,
fucking gray drifted into an early grave, man.
Never, ever mention that to Vera. Because she will throw the skill issue back in your face. Not because she hates your mom that she never met, but because Vera got it and didn't die. She just can't use cybernetics anymore.
Yeah.
That will lead to a lot. That will lead to that'll lead to a lot of non-target killed.
Fucking hell.
That might be a PvP moment.
For a 16-year-old and with some like fucking nuclear bomb level powers, like I'm gonna be honest, I'm already got a real bad feeling about Orochi.
Mhm.
Like that would be one where Vera says that and then wakes up at the pearly gates and Peter goes, "Ooh, I would not have said that one."
Oh, gee, thanks, Pete. Next time you want to, I don't know, what this divine intervention shit? You done any of those lately?
We were trying. You wouldn't pick up the phone.
It's because I'm an agnostic, you asshole.
Agnostics are just screen calling God.
Yeah.
Call screening.
Yeah. No, but yeah,
It's bad.
do Chance and Rodion leave, or do they say anything?
No, I think Chance will leave before I say something stupid.
I look like I'm going to say something stupid. I also walk. I just shrug and turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
They don't say
Um,
much, do they?
She goes, "They're runners. They don't have to."
Aside the door.
I start blasting hard bass from my phone.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. So you guys all go your separate ways, and what is everybody doing to fill the time between now and the night market? Anything in particular, or do we just want to move on straight to the night market? Wait,
Is tonight a school night?
tonight is a school night, actually.
Oh,
I gotta go home, guys. I gotta go to school.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
realized you were a fucking kid with a family and was expected to do like normal life shit, and immediately thought, "Oh God, I am not dealing with this fucking hormonal Peter Parker knockoff."
Knock off! Don't let me use my psychic streamer powers to kick you from the server.
It's okay. If you kick me, then I shall become more powerful than you could ever possibly imagine.
You have no idea how tempted I am to hit the voice
No.
disconnect button.
No.
It would have been so funny.
Man. But yeah, Juro, do you head home?
Oh yeah, he goes home.
Yeah.
Can't go to the night market. Dad
He
said I have to come home.
Well, he can't. He'll do it tomorrow night.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow night. Dad didn't say
Yeah.
nothing about that. But probably like texting on the way there to have someone from the gang like leave his bike at
Mhm.
the mega building parking lot where he always keeps it.
Right. Yeah, and one of them
I know it's a
sits-
I'm just gonna call it a bike. I'm
Oh,
never
yeah.
gonna correct myself.
Yeah, no. Bike is a good term for it. Feels very cyberpunk to call it a bike, even though it's a jet ski. But yeah, on your way back home, one of them sends you a photo of the very crumpled front end of the bike.
Fuck.
um, but yeah, you you get home, and as you do, you open the door, and your dad is sitting at the table. Your meal is sitting across from him. Both meals are completely untouched. And he looks up and just kind of gives you a tired look.
He just rubs the back of his head. He's like, "Sorry, I hit a boat on the way back."
Goes, "You hit a boat?"
I'm fine. The bike took all the hit, but was drifting so hard, and I think the steering's messed up. It took forever to get back. I'm sorry.
It is now.
He kind of pauses.
That's why he's making up a lie for that, as he knows his dad's probably gonna see it, and he's like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah. Um, he thinks for a second, but playing off of your father's implicit trust of you, he does not question you further. He says, "Was it anyone important that you hit?"
No, just some Gentech big boat thing. Came out of nowhere.
A big boat came out of nowhere.
Okay, I might not have been looking up.
Yeah, he kind of quietly lets that linger in the air. And he says there's well, I won't be home tomorrow night. They have me on another shift.
Are they at least giving you the overtime this time? As he sits down and starts to eat.
Kind of he kind of goes, "Well, yes and no."
Yes and no.
Says, "My superior, my manager, told me that we needed to put in extra hours and that it would transfer into a bonus after the work was done."
So, no, because then work's never gonna be done, Dad.
He looks up and he's got like a very withered look on his face, and he says, "To maintain my position at my job, sometimes I need to make sacrifices."
He gets a thoughtful look at that, messing with his chopsticks. He's like, "Yeah, I guess that's what being an adult's about, right?"
Kind of looks a little not taken aback, but a little surprised, and he says, "Responsibility. That is what an adult is."
Oh God, this guy! No, no, don't, no, don't teach the kid the wrong. Oh fuck! I have got to do a lot of deprogramming. God damn.
Dad,
Ah, you need a programmer.
do you know much about Mom's family history?
Oh,
Says,
stop asking about her. She's dead.
yeah, he gets a bit of a pained look, but he does say, "Yes, I knew her family before we got together."
Like medical history stuff? I got a bad headache today, and I was just wondering if that's ever been like a family thing.
Says, "If there was something severe, I can get the doctor."
No, no, just, thinking out loud.
Kind of nods and says, "No, she was perfectly healthy. Well, and kind of quietly takes a bite after that.
Yeah, there's probably a very awkward silence at that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to bring that up.
He kind of goes, "It's okay." And he says, he probably says, "Was school good?"
Not good enough, you know. They're always trying to teach us about how great Artis is and how everything in the world goes back to the corpse. They've been talking about the nuclear fires.
Kind of nods, and he says, "History is important to remember."
That's not what they're teaching us.
Says, and he kind of curls his hands a little bit on the table, and he says, "Doesn't matter what they're teaching you as long as you get good grades."
He gets that rebellious look for a moment, looks at him, but doesn't say anything and just sighs.
Kind of goes, goes, and from what I understand, you are doing exactly the same way you were doing last year. And he says, if you like the teacher, you pass. If you don't, which you usually don't, you fail.
They don't like me.
He kind of raises up his finger and goes, I am no fool.
He just sits back. What? I'm supposed to just go along whenever they're saying all of this stuff just because it goes on the corporal line?
He says, you understand where I get my money. Money to feed you, to keep this roof over our head.
He rolls his eyes, rubbing at his cheeks, like, yeah, I know.
He says, and you could have a very bright future, better than my career.
For what? So that I can't be home for my kids on the weekend either?
Says Juro, you are so talented and gifted. He says, to see that go to waste, it pains me.
I'm not. I. Ugh. He just slumps in his chair. He knows that he can't really argue with Dad on this.
Yeah. He kind
But
of
it's also
says,
clear that he's not letting him win it either.
yeah. And I think your dad, for his part, probably takes a moment, sits in silence, takes another few bites, and the rest of the meal is quiet. He finally finishes up, and he, as he's like walking out of the room, he says, "Remember to do the dishes."
I
And I'm
will.
glad.
You're
And he
not gonna-
says, "And I'm glad that you're okay."
He looks up at him and gives a smile and then looks down and picking at the rest of his food. And he's like, yeah, me too.
Yeah. And I think from that scene, we pull back. And is anybody else doing anything between now and the night market?
I need a coffin.
You need a what?
I need a coffin.
Oh, a coffin. Right. Let me pull up my notes, also known as the chat that we had about this. Let's
I
see.
thought you said a
Papa Jaro.
coffee.
No, sorry.
I
Let's
said
see.
half.
We're gonna do the Pharaoh tier.
Oh, damn.
What's a coffin? I'm so confused.
So Sam,
You know, the
the
thing you
Sam
put dead
ident-
people in.
Yeah, the Sam ident is currently in a canopic jar model, which is the lowest cost model for an ident housing. But they do offer more lines, also known as the sarcophagus tier, which is the middle tier, or the pharaoh tier, which is a tin 2,000 gelt package, but it comes with a life-size deployable holo display and room for 2 separate idents per container.
Mhm.
So yeah, okay.
Does it come with Bluetooth so I can
Yes.
talk with him while I
Yes.
patch him
Yeah,
into the group chat and go, "Hey guys."
God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This has pretty much whatever functions you need to make this ident functionally identical to having a person in the room in all but flesh.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Chance is
Um,
gonna lose his shit if he thinks that Juro is somehow a
Ghost!
ghost.
yeah, yeah.
Ghost.
But yeah, you go by the area and the this shop, and you get yourself the Pharaoh package. It is like a kind of football-sized apparatus, kind of like a little boombox almost, that has 2 slots in the top that are covered slots, and you are able to move the chip from the canopic jar to the Pharaoh.
All right, plug him in, turn him on. We won't talk with him in 3D form yet, but we are
Yep.
going to put him in our ear,
Okay.
like we're on a voice call.
Sure. Yeah, and you turn them on, and you wait for a moment. And you hear,
Giggity.
ah, good. My legs were getting cramped in there.
You and I both know you can't feel shit when you're turned off.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're talking about the new. Yeah. No, this is an upgrade. I hope. Well, as much of an upgrade as we're gonna get on the white market.
Says, yeah. I hear that these are the premium models. Thanks for springing for me.
Well, I got tired of talking to myself all the time. Need someone else to tell me my plans are batshit insane. Speaking of, I have to fill you in on. Oh shit! How long is it? Has it been months? I think it's been months since we've talked.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. He goes,
Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. He goes, this thing has an onboard synced clock. I can tell how long it's been. Been a little bit.
Yeah. What was the last job I told you about that you remember?
I think you were doing something in Waterfront with some sort of boogeyman
Oh
monster
shit!
lady
It
thing.
has been a minute. Yeah, she died. Um. Um. You're just gonna have to sit back because we're gonna be talking a while, and I won't do all that on screen. But I will fill him in
Sure.
on the past. How many months has it been? Has it been 2 months?
About 2 months, yeah.
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 Fill him in on the past 2 months, including everything with Susie, and the
Uh-huh.
promise I made to Susie. And at this point, because let's be honest, runners don't leave now. Just kind of blathering about that fear of, yeah, and I made this promise, and I don't think I can keep it. Could probably get the money. Fuck, one big job, one job big enough will have the money, but you and I both know that runners don't walk out an apple.
You're not wrong there.
So, but I just fill him in on all of that, and then the new kid, and okay, the new kid, the new kid. Oh
Yeah.
no. Frankly, he terrifies me. Powers like that, I mean, they're only going to get stronger. And he's already shown to be, at best, a moody teenager, at worst, a loose cannon. You and I both know I'm not cut out to be a mother figure.
Goes, what makes you say that?
Because I lose my temper, and you can't lose your temper with the person that can wad you up into a tin can with his mind.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that's where we're at. We're going to a night market later today. I'll tie you in with everybody else. Get everybody talking. Except the
Yeah.
new kid, maybe. I'm not sure I trust him enough yet.
Yeah. Do you mention the stuff you found on the computer, on Copen's computer?
Oh shit. Yeah, there was this so yeah, I just relay it in as specific terms as I can remember.
Mhm.
I'm a little fuzzy myself right now.
I do have. It should be up
There are
in your
notes, that's
journal,
right.
hidden
Journal.
document package.
Thank you.
No problem.
Where Vulture? No, not Vulture. Oh, it's at the very top, sorry.
Yeah.
So long story short, looks like Gentech and Op are in cahoots, and that's nothing new. But the experiments they've got going on is well, does subject 0 mean anything to you when it comes to Gentech?
Says, no, not in particular. I mean, what is he kind of goes what how many are there more than one subjects?
Yeah, there's 7, but each of them are 7 years old currently.
Says, oh shit.
Yeah, this wasn't. This was Zenith, right?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
we
this was
broke into
Gentech
Zenith.
to Zenith. You broke into Gentech, and
okay.
you found out they're doing business with Zenith.
Yeah. Zenith is involved. Op is involved. They want some organics that we managed to grab a couple samples of. Heady stuff, psychedelics. What else? What all did we grab?
You grabbed 3 psychedelic plants, yeah.
They were all just different psychedelics. That's right.
Yes. And
Um,
it is indicated that those plants were also being grown in mass for this, like, whatever this is.
yeah, they're mass growing psychedelics. It looks like Zenith is the one that is going to be. Well, you know what? I'm just going to send you the files we have. I'm just sending him the data,
Yeah. And
including the raw data.
yeah. And he kind of parses that for a second. And you hear a moment of silence, followed by, You don't think that this has something to do with... And he kind of like pauses for a second.
What, the new kid? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
He says, well, this data... And he starts interpolating it, and you see something. You see the same type of data, like the same graph sort of data, as what you saw when he was spiking in the med bay. What Orochi was spiking in the med bay.
Play that back. You're
Yeah.
getting this from the raw data? The stuff that we couldn't read?
Says, yeah, thankfully I have onboard data processing models. Pretty handy.
Oh shit. What is this tied to? Is this tied to those plants?
Says,
Is this go?
He says, I'm not sure, but I think we have a smoking gun here.
Sam, I need you to answer me something real fast.
He kind of says, shoot.
Your daughter, Marcine.
Kinda goes, yeah.
I'm your granddaughter, aren't I?
Goes, Well, it's about time you pieced it together.
Well, I tried to beat it out of you before, and you were fairly reticent.
Says,
Is this what they were trying to get their hands on when they disappeared?
says, I don't know. I have a feeling in my stomach, though, that this has to do with all of that. And,
Well,
He
if
says-
that's the... Go ahead.
he says, I've got another feeling in my stomach, too. I got a feeling that my daughter's alive out there somewhere.
Oh, I hate family reunions. Um, you know, if all of this stuff is length, that they're going to be... Well, shit. Why else do you build this graph here? These wavelengths. I've seen it recently in a kid we picked up off the street.
He goes, Well, I don't know exactly what they indicate. You want to fill me in?
I think video game terms for it would be telekinesis and psionics.
He kind of pauses for a moment and says, Not the strangest story I've ever heard told in this city.
Yeah, well, I haven't been around as long as you, so...
He says, If the Corpos are playing with something like that, well, that's not good news exactly, is it?
No, because the only thing you're going... They're either using it to make a whole bunch of these kids. And let me be honest, no one's going to be able to fucking control them. I don't care how much you try and beat the humanity out of them. All you're going to do is create monsters. And then they're going to get out and be unleashed upon the town, which is... saw an anime like that once.
Heh.
Yeah, everybody died in the end.
Kind of, goes, Well, you know, there's a saying about folks who, well, they get responsibility, when they least want it.
There's a second option. So, you know how originally, well, not originally, but doctors have kept pushing back, you know, when the brain is mature further and further and further because they decided to go a little further with their studies and found that it's just constantly evolving. What if they wake up and realize this doesn't just work on kids and start giving it to adults, and adults start showing the same signs? Well, then they've got an army. And I don't know which scares me more. Kids being monsters or adults being monsters?
Kind of goes, Well, hopefully we don't have to find out which one is scarier. And he goes, You got a name?
Which one? There were a couple in here. I'm pulling it back up. Copen.
That, Vanya Manders. The, Dichi.
Oh, yep. Are you telling me I've got to go after Zenith next? We barely survived Gentech.
He kinda goes, Hey, I'm not telling you that you have to do anything.
No,
But
but
it
you
sounded
were
like you
about
were
ready. Go ahead.
He says, I wasn't gonna tell you anything. It sounded like you were asking.
You know, this city doesn't deserve heroes. And more importantly, I'm no hero.
Goes, You know, I've heard, I'm no hero from a lot of folks before.
Oh, was one of them my mother who also went crazy because she thought she was you and tried to kill all of her friends?
kind of thinks it over and goes, "Well, I never said that she was perfect."
Oh, but she's your daughter and you love her regardless, I see.
He goes, "Yeah, asshole, and I love you too. Thank you very much, but you're wearing thin."
Yeah, Gramps. Love you too. All right. I think that's enough conversation for one day.
Yeah.
We'll talk about other shit in the background, but
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, excellent. You disconnect the call. Is anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, I'd like to
before-
talk to Sam.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, asshole. I told you no.
Yeah.
I am not a ghost. Stop calling me.
You want to go talk to Oma?
Oh no.
what?
he
I
would
am
never
dead.
do
I can't make that joke.
that.
That's my death privilege. And you'll be prying that from me as like you pried it out of my cold dead hands.
Jesus. I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
We all are, deep down.
Man, fuck you. Speak for yourself, bitch.
You're getting dragged down with the rest of us.
It's just crabs in a bucket here.
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah. Everything crab.
But yeah.
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
now I made a dumb joke.
Oh, okay.
It was
But yeah.
appreciated.
If nobody has anything to do between now and the night market, we will just go straight to the night market. You guys roll up. Do you roll up as a group or separate?
Well, I'm probably gonna wait outside to help Orochi get in
Yeah.
if he shows.
Yeah. Which
He does.
yeah.
Oh God.
Probably on the jet ski with the front has been popped off because that's probably not salvageable.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Hmm.
mold a new fiberglass front for it. Like
Yeah, it's just like the bare engine block with probably some cheap ass thing put over it so that the engine block doesn't flood.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it means
if-
people probably aren't going to steal it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Lucky doesn't seem disappointed or surprised.
Lucky.
Really, any?
Vera.
Wow. Yeah. Oh no.
And right into it again.
On second
I
thought,
love-
no, I leave this campaign.
I love how all it takes is one word to make everybody flip out. Okay.
Well,
Except for
one that
Rodion.
will make-
Rodion doesn't care.
There is one
Yeah, I have no
name
context. So.
you could use
Yeah.
that would make me piss and cry and shit way more.
Oh yeah?
Oh, I know
Yeah,
the
Take a
name.
guess.
Yeah, it was one of Brian's characters. I don't remember her name.
No.
No. Soul.
No,
What?
not even
Really?
him.
Meganaw?
Indiana.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Indiana was so much more consistent than Lucky.
What? No,
I-
she
I'm
wasn't.
going to go piss. I'm going to go piss so that you think about what you said.
Again,
Oh,
another thing
God.
that Rodion has no reference for.
Yeah.
Indiana and Lucky and Vera and Rain are all different characters. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
No, they are different characters. Indiana is a quintuple agent to the point where she doesn't even remember who she's fighting for at most points.
Hey,
Lucky,
Otacon, got it.
Yep. Lucky is crazy. Yeah, crazy's just the best way to put it. Lucky was literally crazy after a bomb explosion.
Let's be honest. She's two-spirit.
Yeah.
No,
I knew that could get you to come back.
no. Big question mark.
Well, it's her interpretation of two-spirit.
I guess people are allowed to be wrong.
Look, I didn't say I thought she was. I just said Lucky thought she was.
Guess I can argue
Um,
with that one.
Okay, well, what about Rain?
Deeply, deeply just sad
Yeah,
and taking it out on literally everyone else.
true.
Well, hey, my girlfriend turned into the moon, okay?
Oh, you stopped
It's
your
rough,
girlfriend
buddy.
from turning into the moon.
Yeah, but
She
it's
was just
funnier
born
to
to
say she
become the
did.
moon.
It's funnier to say she did, though.
And then she did a little bit of war criming.
Well, that happened before I met her, so it doesn't count.
And also, sick as hell.
Hell yeah, based.
If it happened
We
before,
love a girl
it's,
boss.
it's just like every trashy romance
No,
novel.
is that what it's called when it's the asexual romance?
But every trashy romance novel, it's no. The morally gray character isn't morally gray. They're just misunderstood. The war crimes happened before I got there. They didn't happen to me, so why do I care?
They were happening while you were there.
No, she was in prison when I met her. Remember?
I guess yeah, you weren't like physically
locked him-
there for that time that she like threatened an entire village full of people and like put a gun to someone's head and basically played Dirty Harry for a little bit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, I met her in the prison, in jail. Remember when I threw myself in jail because I was a bad person,
I remember you throwing yourself in jail.
and everyone else is just like, "You're just traumatized," and it's no, I sold my planet out.
But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, you can't discern any emotion on Vera's face except a nod, and without saying a word, turns to the guards up front. This one's with me.
Me sobbing that I didn't realize I needed another level in telepathy to just force you guys to tell me what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel.
You're most welcome.
But yeah, you guys make your way into the night market. I think the guards kind of let you in. They kind of do eye you a little bit, Juro.
And he does that fucking like trying to act tough. That like what look.
Yeah. The guards are clearly adults and are not threatened by this, but you might feel a little better for it.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah. But yeah, as you guys enter the night market, this time it is actually located in an old, abandoned, partially flooded museum. You guys are kind of set up on an upper terrace above the kind of flooding. And everybody is set up. You hear the yelling and haggling going on from all around you. You hear the music from the live band that is there. I think this time they actually do get Death Syndicate to play, probably, which would be pretty fun. You guys enter and are surrounded by a cacophony of sights, smells, and sounds. How's everyone? What's everyone up to? And this is a good opportunity for y'all to spend your money.
We already
Hey,
talked.
wait up,
I'm
wait.
spending my money on.
I made a shopping list, Mira.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Check it twice.
You guys go first. I'm gonna restock on stuff, and then I will talk to Ingvar.
I want to get what's left of my Stato equipment.
Okay. Okay. Excellent.
I
Go ahead.
was gonna say I'm trying to figure out the best way to like, without just like verbatim saying everything I want to buy, but that might be the easiest thing.
Yeah.
It's a decent amount.
Yeah. Oh, you got a lot of stuff.
I want to hear.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just put it in the chat for everyone to see in
Hell
the
yeah.
Discord.
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh shit. Okay.
Season 2. Microflyer?
What are
Hey,
you?
is
See, that's one thing I was going. Sorry.
What are you putting the Sabo on?
The sniper rifle.
That already has Sabo.
Never mind
Does it
then.
have heavy Sabo?
Yeah. Same thing.
I must have forgotten about that then.
Yeah. No, that has
what about
that already
second
has the
Sabo?
heavy Sabo.
Oh, second
Let's see.
Sabo.
Yeah.
I am restocking all of my drugs because someone ate all of my drugs, and I
You
didn't get to
offer-
try one. I didn't.
You-
I didn't. They were bleeding out on the ground. I didn't have much of a choice.
yeah, fair.
Mwah!
Okay.
Yeah, Mir, I wasn't sure about either a microflyer or their boat. Which would be most convenient? I didn't see boats in the rulebook.
Yeah. Boats, just consider any standard vehicle able to be amphibious.
Yeah, I found that
Sick.
out. I was like, wait, there is no jet ski.
Yeah.
Yup.
The only thing that is specifically for water is like the Barracuda drone, and I think that's a missed opportunity. And in a sunken city, it might as well be just, everything's amphibious, because that makes sense. So a
Gotcha.
microflyer would give you more aerial kind of stuff, but you
Yeah.
would be able to traverse any given surface with the boat slash vehicle slash car, essentially.
Then I'm going to change that
Slash
microflyer
tires.
to a truck.
Nice. Get a little truck barge situation going on.
For the homies.
Hell
Does
yeah.
Orochi
Hell
have
yeah.
any money to buy anything?
I'm basically saying that I'm using what would be starter money to get stuff that's sick for RP.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he buying anything practical, like at all? At least from my vantage point.
A katana?
Okay. Anything
Oh my
practical, like a gun?
Why would I need a gun? He'll probably buy like a heavy hand cannon.
Well, no. The reason I would like an RP opportunity if he's not even thinking about it.
Yeah, he's probably he probably would because he doesn't know that he can do the whole telekinetic armory thing yet.
I was gonna say going over just watching him go through the guns and probably asks him. Just one of those kind of like appearing out of nowhere kind of thing.
I will say one thing though. He did not go to the guns first or second.
Oh.
By the time he gets to the guns, Orochi has a katana and a menpo.
A menpo. What is that?
It's a samurai's face mask. The thing that covers like the nose and the mouth.
Okay, so he goes over to the guns, and I forget the lady who runs the guns.
And he's wearing both. He's got the katana on his back in the most impractical place to put it, and he's wearing the menpo, and he's got all the fucking swagger like he thinks he's king of shit of fuck mountain.
As for
he does the guns.
Yeah, the guns are done by Sly and Primer. Primer does the explosives,
munitions.
and Sly does. Yeah, Primer has no legs and just kind of scoots around on a little scooter, and Sly is way too easygoing for a guy who sells like deadly weapons.
Primer could definitely say that the mobile infantry made him the man that he is today.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They do wear corporate colors, but it's like corporate like war colors. Like they're vets. Like
which corps?
Yeah. Probably
Let's see.
Probably op.
I guess we don't have any beef then.
While he's looking at the guns, Vera probably just over his shoulder. You ever actually used one of these things?
Don't! Fuck, lady, don't do that! Looking back at her with the fucking grinning devil red menpo on.
You didn't answer my question. You ever used one of these things?
I've used a pipe pistol. Does that count?
Ah, kid. Goes over to the table. Sly, I'm using this one. Can I borrow the laser target?
What
You
the
got
fuck are you want from, like, just in the background? What the fuck do you want from me?
Yeah. He gives you the nod.
Yeah, I grab a heavy pistol off the counter. I hold it up. Okay, this is not a pipe pistol. This actually cycles and works. You need to know a couple of things. Grabs, so the laser target probably has like a fake cartridge sitting on the table.
Yeah.
She drops the magazine, cartridge in, 15 round mag, okay? Up, in, slide, release, slides it in. Button right here, magazine release. This, slide release. Flicks it, slide rams forward, ramming the cartridge home. Okay? If it jams, drop the mag, take the
mag-
slide, don't
Yeah.
point it at anybody, rack it. It flips out, she catches it. Okay? Show me.
Yeah, he takes it. He's a very quick study.
Mhm.
You can tell watching him as he takes it and looks it over that Juro must be good with mechanics and tech and stuff like that because he takes to it like a fish to water. And he's just
Last
like,
and
there,
go ahead.
happy.
Last and most important thing, you need to find this on your own. Where's the safety?
And he looks at it on both sides, then hits the safety button, probably taking it off of safe.
All right.
It-
There you go. Target is right
Good.
behind Sly over there. Go ahead and shoot me a bullseye.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a shoot roll.
She just wants to see if you even are, she's, before you shoot, she's going to watch your mechanics. And if things are bad, she'll probably just say softly so only he can hear, not like she's trying to embarrass him in front of everybody. But rear post blurry, front post clear, target blurry.
Let's see how bad
Front-
this is.
Front post over bullseye.
Hey!
Man!
You don't hit a bullseye, but you center mass quite effectively.
Mm-hmm. And as he pulls the trigger, the little laser zaps, and all right.
Fuck my wrist. He had his wrists not locked.
Unlock your wrists.
And now you fucking tell me.
I was going down the checklist from order of most to least important. I call it, I say that hitting your target is more important than your wrists, because if you actually hit your target, you can worry about your hurt wrists after you make sure you're safe. But yes, you're going to want to make sure you keep a supported wrist. Do you mind if I show you? Just a little something?
And I think just as you're talking, it is not coming from him, but you can feel it emanating in your mind. He is making the Charlie Brown womp 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 noise.
Mm-hmm. That's
But-
why she
but-
asked a question, to make him pay attention.
Yeah, fine. And he
No,
puts it on
hold it.
safe, clears it, mag out, like he does everything to make sure that
Mhm.
this gun is safe before he hands it over.
She just says, the way you were holding it there, look at your knuckle. Bruised?
Probably it. He's like, probably in a couple minutes.
Yeah. Bigger gun, that'll take skin off, if not worse. She just modifies her grip she puts her grip to the way he had it.
Mm-hmm.
Just take that thumb and put it here. That's all you got to do.
Excellent. And
Once you shoot better than the gun, then you can add all the fancy bells and whistles you want. You know?
Yeah.
Not
I'm gonna
dying's
need
the
it, though.
important part.
I'm not gonna need it though. I got this as he points to the katana.
I said
Real
that too.
Yeah, real samurai shit.
I said that too. Then I ran out of grenades.
How are you not dead?
Because I learned how to shoot this.
Oh, come on. You had the perfect chance to say, because I'm lucky, and stare at the screen.
But I'm not. I'm not lucky.
It's a rule. Don't be lucky.
Don't be lucky. Exactly.
Rule-
I was about
right.
to say.
That's the last rule on the wall.
It's a double rule. Double joke.
I love that. I love Daniel crashing out. He's like, the opportunity, no.
Only comes in once in a lifetime.
All right, I gotta go
Depending
see
on the
it.
person, it's like more like 30 minutes.
Jesus.
Refractory period.
All right, I gotta go see a man about a fish. She'll
Oh.
probably take the money for that pistol he's holding and throw it on the counter for Sly. Happy birthday. And leaves. Just not another word. Leaves.
Yeah, he
Sly,
just stares after her. He goes, it's not my, like, to himself, just like, it's not my birthday.
I think Sly probably goes, you listen to what she has to say. She's pretty seasoned.
Who
She always
gives her
thinks
all
you're
these
bitch.
With
grenades?
salt.
Gives
I
her
think
all these
Primer-
grenades.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Primer raises his hand and goes, me!
How old I gotta be to get one?
I think Primer
If you
goes,
gotta
"I don't
ask,
care,
you're
I
too
can-"
young. Sorry.
Primer goes, we aren't a liquor store.
How much?
God, I don't have it pulled up. My computer crashed.
It's on the sheet. That's how much.
Yeah,
Look here, kid. Can't you read?
Yeah, exactly. Hold on,
Careful,
let me-
I will hold a grudge against an NPC, follow them around, and start just going, digging your butt, digging your butt, digging your butt, in their head over and over until they go crazy. And I think it would be very easy to do to Primer.
Is this
Yeah.
how Clark Kent's parents would have felt if Clark had been that shitty teenager? There's nothing I can do. I can't discipline this child.
yeah. Take him to Dr. Phil.
Well, Vera can because she's got so much metapsionic static.
But yeah, nades are 100 per nade. 100 geld.
Mhm.
Just like mumbling to himself as he leaves about how it's a ripoff.
Roddy will come up and be like, hey, kid, don't tell Vera. I'll slap you 100 geld.
You're my favorite. You? I'm not gonna mess with your brain.
I
As he
just
tur-
paid
as he
for a
turns around-
$500 handgun.
But it's not a grenade! But as he
You know
turns
what?
around, will you allow me to open up a telepathic contact with you, Roddy?
I do not believe in magic, but go ahead.
No, that's an out of character.
yeah.
My statement still stands, but yes.
Yeah, as he turns around, you hear in your head, much.
Excellent. What is Chance doing at the night market?
He's gonna flip back into the crowd, and then he's gonna go get his armor more souped up. His
Nice.
clothing.
Excellent. I think that when you go to Onyx Nakoto, she says, you're horribly unfashionable, but at least I can make you more fashionable.
He slips off the coat, like points at some of the things on the chart. Got a little
Yeah.
billboard. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna apply where'd it go? Sealed and trauma dampers.
Sealed and trauma dampers. Okay. Nice. Yeah.
What is under the coat? That's my question.
I said it before. He's thin but muscular thin. Otherwise,
where's all
it's
that
just like
crap go. Is it all in the coat? Does he have
It's
some
all
of it
in the
strapped
coat.
to himself? God damn.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's wearing just like a sleeveless tee or something
yeah,
underneath.
it's just like a shitty
Big old
t-shirt
pit stains.
and the baggy pants.
Yeah. And Onyx Nakoto, being a consummate professional, will tailor your clothes for you and get them all set up properly. Excellent. But yeah, do you have anything else that you're doing?
Sure. He slipped away initially to go do the thing we discussed.
Oh, yes. Of course, of
Uh,
course.
But then no, that's all my money. I am broke again.
Okay.
Chance is back to being a hobo.
Hell yeah. Okay. And that is going to lead us. Rodion, are you doing anything in particular other than handing over grenade money?
I'm going down the list, my shopping list, and I do need to pay a visit to Nikita Koda, that lady.
Onyx Nakoto.
Onyx, yeah, that lady.
Yeah.
I'm
Excellent.
getting absorption pads and then trauma dampers.
Damn. Yeah. Everyone's going for those.
And then who would I talk to about a vehicle?
A vehicle, you would be talking to Ratchet Annie, who sold you those drones that you guys took onto the heist.
Roddy met them. I don't think I personally did. I think I was in that session.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you guys you see Ratchet Annie, and she is covered in she's not covered in grease right now because she's not at her workshop, but she's got like grease stained overalls kind of on, and like has kind of like a very hillbilly sort of look to her, very shade tree mechanic kind of look.
Nice.
And she kind of looks at you and goes, well, I've seen you around here before, but I don't think we've had the pleasure of personally meeting. My name is Ratchet Annie. It's nice to meet you.
Привет, Rodion.
Kind of nods and goes, what can I do for you?
I would like a truck.
Kind of goes, okay, I can work with that. She kind of pulls out a kind of catalog, and you guys talk about various models. And are you throwing any mods on it or anything like that?
At the moment, no, but I do want some flames painted on the side. I think it would be really cool.
Hell yeah, brother! That's
Hell
cool as
yeah.
hell. Yeah, she'll definitely agree to that.
No. Shark mouth. The shark mouth and eyes.
Hmm.
Maybe
Why
later.
not both?
Maybe
Actually,
later.
hell yeah, why not both?
It's
But
my
yeah.
truck.
Yeah. But yeah, she'll sell you a truck slash barge. And she'll charge you the normal amount for it, which is what, like 10?
75 hundo.
75? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, she'll charge you the normal. She'll go, well, if she breaks down or if you need any further fixes on her, just bring her back on over to me. I'll be more than happy to put a few more hours into her.
Yeah, I will do that. Much appreciated.
Yeah, and she'll kind of smile and shake your hand. And yeah, you get truck slash barge. Go ahead and place that on your inventory as well. That'll be ready for you by the end of the night market.
Cool.
But yeah, we're gonna cut back to Vera, because Vera, you have a mission, right?
Yeah, I gotta go see a man about a fish.
Yeah. You are, you're kind of looking around, and it is not hard to spot Ingvar. Not only because he is fucking huge, like dude is yoked and large, but also because he's kind of in the back center, and you see as he's sitting there, Felix is fielding people, like kind of having conversations with people in front of him. But yeah, how do you want to approach?
Let's see. There's not a line to speak with him, is there?
No, nothing so formal.
Well, I know most people that go to Ingvar go through Felix,
Mm-hmm.
so I will probably do my best to play nice and see if I can get a minute with Ingvar through Felix.
Yeah. You approach and Felix kind of finishes his conversation pretty naturally as you approach, and he looks over and he goes, he kind of goes and says, haven't met you before. Felix,
Huh.
nice to meet you.
Hi, Felix. I'm Lucky's kid.
He immediately, like, you can see his spine recoils, his face drops, and he looks at you and he goes, no, you, what the,
Not the bombshell.
yeah, and,
I'm gonna
I was
use
really
this on
hoping that-
all of the old Dread Pirates. You'd have to know this.
yeah,
You have to know this is what's gonna happen.
he goes,
I was really hoping that he was about to scream, "You can't be! Lucky doesn't have sex!"
Lucky
Jesus.
never gets lucky.
no, he's gonna be, what the fuck did Lucky have a kid?
Don't ask me. I've never met her.
Well, then how the fuck do you know?
Sam told me.
He's dead!
I take out the sarcophagus and the pharaoh, the panoptic
Yeah.
jar, and set it
Yeah.
down and turn it on. And Sam, Felix, Sam.
I've heard about you. And he goes, what the fuck is this ident shit?
No, it's not just any ident.
He, like, is looking at you and looking at the ident, and he's just like, this is about some of the most bullshit I've ever fucking... And you didn't even notice it, but Ingvar has gotten up and has walked over to you guys and kind of places his hand on Felix's shoulder, who looks up and goes, wait, no, but this... And,
Ingvar, just the
Ingvar.
person I wanted to see.
yeah, and Ingvar looks down and goes, yeah?
Yeah.
Missed you.
Pierre mentioned that you sell some good hashish.
Kind of nods with a satisfied look on his face, and Felix is like, wait, I wasn't done talking about... And Ingvar just goes, yeah.
Felix, this is my favorite part because now Felix will come find me.
Yeah.
This is gonna be great. Yeah, well, I don't personally partake, but I'm interested in meeting someone who does. Someone that I think is very interested in knowing that the Dread Pirates are back.
Felix goes, the what? No. Fucking excuse me. The Dread
So
Pirates
can you
are...
point me towards Amstel?
And Ingvar just kind of, like, looks down at Felix, who looks up, and he's just like, oh, what the fuck is this shit? And,
If you can't, that's fine. A great second would just be letting Amstel know that Marcin Andretti's daughter is looking for him.
And he kind of pauses and thinks for a second and goes, yeah.
Yeah.
And he will
Perfect.
kind of pat Felix on the shoulder and start to walk away, to which Felix is like, I'm not a fucking kid! Excuse me! You are not the daughter of Marcin.
I turn off Sam and I turn to leave because
Oh my god, it
Felix-
is her daughter.
Felix
Yeah.
is Felix. I mean, hey, if Felix really wants answers, then Felix has got to do what this fucking city has made me do this entire damn time. Fight for it.
Yeah. Felix is actually going to clip up behind you, because Felix is not the type of person to just give up. He's got too much fire in him. And he's gonna go, oh, no, you're not walking away that easy. Get, stop. This is our night market.
Did you
Just
even go look for any of them after all of it? Because last I checked, everyone spread to the winds. She's turned around and she's a little upset.
Oh, and
You really want answers? Go talk to Scav. Go do what nobody else in this damn town did. Go find a dead person.
Goes,
Because people don't die in this city. They just fucking disappear. Yeah, I found my dad.
Okay. In the background, while you're saying that, can there just be a video of Omen singing? I just
yeah,
like a little hollow.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
mad. I'm not mad at you, Felix. I'm tired of getting the runaround. And at this point, I don't care. If I have to use someone I've never met's name to get people to talk to me, that's what I'm going to do. I'm sorry if that makes you feel uncomfortable.
He kind of looks at you with like a hard look and he goes, listen, I looked as hard as I fucking could. You understand what kind of heat was going on?
No, I don't.
I didn't even know
because I
Scav
wasn't
was
born
still
yet.
I didn't even know
Go ahead.
Scav was still alive.
Remind me the name of the tattoo parlor.
The Black Hearts Club.
He's a bartender at the Black Hearts Club now.
Just kind of looks down and goes, fuck.
Yeah, I'm assuming you've been there. Maybe shared a drink or two with him. Maybe he
No.
comped you. No?
No. No, if I fucking knew he was alive, I'd wring his neck out long ago.
Maybe that's why he's hiding.
And he kind of like looks and he goes, listen, if I believe your story, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? These are people that I knew, people who I cared about, who are gone. You can't just pick up the label and just say that you're walking the walk now.
Well, considering we pulled the job that they disappeared on, we hit the place. Not the job, but they were after something different. Same building.
Yeah. No, different building.
Yeah. It was
But
semantics.
I get it.
Yeah,
In
it's
spirit, you pulled the job. Yeah.
Yeah, considering we pulled the job that they disappeared on, I think I've claimed my inheritance.
He kind of looks you up and down and goes, sure. And
I don't need you to believe me. I don't need anyone to believe me.
he probably
But-
goes,
Go ahead.
probably goes, why the Dread Pirates? Why not something new?
From what I understand about Lucky, she may have gone crazy, but she knew one thing that I agree with. In that this town doesn't deserve any more or any less than the Dread Pirates. Maybe you agree with that.
Kind of stands back and he kind of gets this, more straight upwards posture and he says, and try and do it justice. Don't get yourself killed.
Well, considering I'm using the moniker to try and draw all the old enemies that you guys used to have back to me, no promises.
He kind of sighs and goes, I thought you looked fucking familiar.
Yeah, well, if you think anyone else might find me familiar too, send them my way. I've been trying to find most of the old members, at least the people that were tangential, not on the job, because no one's seen the people that were on the job ever again. You know, Suzerain. Seen her in a while.
Goes, well, yeah. I mean, she's the head of the Rin Sparrows. We do business with her all the time.
Pierre, been back to Tartarus lately?
Goes, yeah, I go there occasionally. We go there for date night. He's more of a inside cat, though. He says, pointing back at Ingvar with a thumb.
I can see that. Well, just added another to your list. Go say hi to Scab. Please don't
Goes-
kill him. He's the only family I've got left.
Goes, the only reason I'm not gonna kill him is because he hasn't earned it at this point. Everything that happened all that time ago, long enough.
He only did what she asked. Nothing more, nothing less. Are you gonna blame a person for being devoted? She told him to stop being a runner, and he did.
Yeah, he, goes, yeah, I guess we all do, or we fucking bite it.
Good looking out, Felix. And
Kinda-
plans to leave.
Yeah, and, we'll get a shot of you walking away as Felix stares, still perplexed, not sure if he's seen a ghost or someone who's real at this point. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I would have loved to hear him say, "You were the ghost of Christmas past, asshole."
Yeah, yeah. But whatever Felix thinks about it, you certainly made an impression.
Good.
Yeah.
I need more people to know about I need everyone to know about the Dread Pirates. I need to be the name, the Dread Pirates, to basically be a disease on Plague Inc.
Classic.
Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, you walk away, and as you're walking away, Juro, you're getting your stuff all taken care of, all put together, and as you're doing that, everybody kind of immediately realizes that something is going on, because at the front door of this old sunken museum, red and blue lights are beginning to flash. People start to take notice, and some quicker than others, but most of them not panicked, start to pack some shit up. Start to get their stalls packed up and the like. And it's about halfway through that the main security guard gets completely shoved out of the way as several officers flood the night market. How is everyone reacting to this as these officers are coming in and starting to bust stalls?
Time for my
Juro
famous
will-
Flipping in
disappearing
with the
act.
crowd.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Juro will follow the rest of the crowd, and if he is put in a situation where he's around the police, he's going to step out of the way and not cause a fuss. This
Sure.
is clearly someone who knows how to deal with this shit from Corpo.
Yeah. You guys, two of you pull a disappearing act. Rodion, how are you getting out?
I'm going to my truck.
You're going to your truck? Hell yeah. You get out the door, and your truck is waiting for you. I think Clocks probably sidles up to you, Juro, and goes, "All right, kid, just follow me. Nothing to worry about. We're just walking out, right?"
Yeah, just walking out.
Yeah.
Probably
We were all-
head twitching a little bit because I imagine with all of the heightened emotions going on, it's a lot harder to keep the voices quiet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Clocks kind of like puts his arm around your shoulder and like kind of like starts to go, oof, kind of gets a chill, but keeps walking you out. And
Yeah.
he goes, "We were just here for the sights and sounds. We weren't buying shit. You got anything on you?
Other than the katana and the
Hand
gun,
that to me. Hand those things
Yeah.
to me."
He hands them over.
Yeah. And Clocks like kind of adjusts and kind of sets them up on himself. And a cop actually does come up and start to hassle. One of them kind of walks up and goes, "Looks like a little bit of, what is this? Your protege?" And Clocks kind of looks and goes, yeah, asshole. I'm taking him home. I found him here." And the cop goes, "You're out after pretty late. looking at you behind the mempo. He can clearly tell that you're,
Yeah.
like, young.
I came here because my bike got busted up and I was going to see if someone could make a new fiberglass top for it.
Hey, I like that. Clocks kind of looks over at you and gives you just like a side eye of approval. Like a very just like you can catch the corner of his mouth twitch and he goes, "Yeah, and then I saw that he was mixing in with the wrong crowd and we were getting the hell out of here. Are you going to stop us? This kid's got to get home to his family." And he goes, "Yeah, because you're going to be the
Family.
one." Yeah. He goes, "Yeah, you're going to be the one taking him there." And he goes, "Yeah, of course I am. I'm a friend of his.
I would like to, in Clox's brain, just tell him my dad's name is Hey. Yeah, fuck. You'd think I would remember.
My dad's name is Fuck.
My dad's name is Taiki. He's an R&D developer for artists.
I mean,
Mechanical
No
division.
fucking way. Oh no.
Yeah. He goes, "Yeah, I mean, this kid, his dad's a." And then he like kind of stumbles for a second, and he catches himself, and he goes, "He's a head mechanic for Artis, part of the engineering department. You want to bother with Artis? You want that paperwork?" And he goes, "No, I don't. Just get him home." He goes, "Good,
Oh,
fucking good."
Oh god. Clock, you
And,
need to tell me this.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
continue.
yeah, he leads you out, and the cop kind of rebuffs back, and you guys see like Sly and Primer getting handcuffed. Like Onyx Makoto is arguing, talking about this is a
Is-
legitimate business.
I was about to say, is one of them going, what is the charge?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sly is just sitting there like, "Whatever you say, boss," and like fucking
Serving a bomb?
Yeah.
A succulent Chinese bomb?
Primer is just like, "Fuck you, pigs, fuck you," and like Sly's like, "Sorry, he's got a tick," and like, you guys all make your way out though. Do you regroup as you make your way out?
Yeah, probably.
I imagine they'd probably see my sick ass truck.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not you. Yeah.
But I feel like Juro looks over, and even though he's like holding his head, he's like, okay, that shit's useful.
Yeah. Clocks goes, "Yeah, pretty fucking useful. I can see why Vera picked you out."
I didn't pick
What?
him.
You're not gonna say I'm a ghost now too, are you?
No, at
Goes-
that point, I didn't pick him, says a voice on or Clock's his other side.
Yeah. Yeah, he goes, "Ah, shit, Vera. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she does that.
Never get used to it."
Can I have the gun and the sword back?
He goes, "Yeah, kid, just be careful. And there are cops about." And kind of like hands you your stuff back.
No. Clocks is not a kid. Not anymore.
Aw, he's grown up.
He wants to play adult games.
Yeah. Clocks never was a kid in this campaign. I mean, fucking... He literally the first thing you guys saw Clocks do was like point a gun at somebody while threatening to de-res him, which is
True.
pretty fucking not kid behavior. Like but yeah, I think Clocks goes, "Damn, Rodion, sweet fucking ride."
I'll say as I slip
Well,
out from another corner.
Ah, god damn it.
Got it for a pretty good
So-
deal.
Oh, this shit's cream. You got anyone looking at it yet? Like under the hood. You know, I built my bike myself.
No.
Very interesting. No, I just got the base model.
And he's like walking up to this truck like he's about to pop the hood.
Meanwhile, there are still cops like making their way into the facility.
Hey guys, great idea, but let's do it back at the safe house. Let's do that.
You guys have a safe house?
In a manner of speaking. At the very least, we can talk about our next steps away from this.
Cool. You send me the deets, I can drive over.
Why don't you ride with Rodion? Tell him what's up with his new truck.
Cause someone's got to drive my bike. I'm not letting none of you touch it. Not yet.
You don't
Gotta be
have
cool.
you don't have remote drive on it?
No, because I don't trust no clanker to drive it either.
Hmm.
All right, kid. I'll send you.
Respectable.
No, hold on. Back up. I did promise he was an adult now. All right, Orochi. I'll send you the deets.
Just
Find your
we're-
own
smiling.
way, adult.
Tariq, you're probably not home, so
Yeah. I like the thought that Tariq is like, off to my wonderful job. I hope nothing happens to my house.
it's. I mean, you decide you want to stay there. I mean,
It's just one of those. I imagine every now and then he comes back, checks the fridge, and goes, "God damn it, Vera!"
no, Vera wouldn't drink all your beer. She'd leave one or two. Sometimes you'll
Probably on
find.
the other hand, though.
Sometimes you'll find like hummus and carrots and celery as treat, but like sometimes your beer go missing.
Well, there's never any alcohol in the house because
Oh, okay. What do you think I'm
no,
stealing
like
then?
milk.
Okay, yeah,
or just
maybe sometimes I
food.
leave the milk low, but yeah, but
And I
I
think when
always
you leave like
go ahead.
the snacks behind, Tariq like leaves behind a message on the fridge. It's like, "Dearest Vera, I hope this message finds you well. I am not a rabbit."
There is
Like with
I-
a not
there is
underlined.
there is an ongoing post-it note thread on this fridge about dear Tariq, last I checked, I don't know all of the things that you are part in quote. I only assumed that there might be an herbivore in one of them.
You get a snippet of a scientific readout that is like his genetic breakdown, and it's all in like the Latin for all the species, and then a posted finger of him flipping her off under it.
Oh, I love that dynamic.
Maybe they're for me. You don't know.
Take
Hummus
them
is good
to
for you.
your
Try it
house.
sometimes.
Oh, I think we'll leave it on this one. But it's like hummus is good for you. Try it sometimes. And out of spite, Tariq has taken a entire bite out of the container.
Jesus. Hey, the hummus is damn good though.
The hummus is good, but it's more the spite that
Yeah,
there's like
I
a
know.
sharp bite taken out of this thing.
I know, but you have to respect it is good hummus.
Yeah, real recognizes real.
Oh man. Yeah. But yeah, so you guys are going and meeting back at Sam's old apartment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You make it to the building and find no problems on the way there.
Hey, Rodion, you want to have a roll off to see who gets there first?
Yeah, let's do a drive.
Um,
That seems like something a teenager would do, challenge somebody in a truck while they're on a motorcycle to a race.
I can drive too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What do we use to modify drive?
Let's do Dex because you're racing.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Didn't
Still
even need it,
pretty good.
baby.
How do
I am
roll?
bad.
Oh, I have to get off of
You
edit.
killed an old lady on the way there.
Yeah.
It back. I don't know how to drive a manual. Okay.
I'm right
Yeah,
behind.
yeah. Yeah. No,
Zoom.
Juro, you make it there way quicker than everyone else, but Chance kind
Because
of
he
gives
goes
you...
underwater.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
there are several times like there's like a traffic jam and he just like no, he can't do that because he probably can't with the fucking front part of his ride missing.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. No, it is not an exactly tight race. Like, Chance, you get there pretty quickly by your standards, but like this Orochi kid fucking makes it fast. Like
Well,
he knows.
look at his bike.
Yeah. Yeah.
No wind resistance.
No, this is like he may be fast, but ugh, it's crashed.
Yeah, yeah.
Says the person who played a character named Crash,
Yes, whose whole thing was crashing into things. Yes.
including the party.
But yeah, you guys make it to the apartment. Tariq, you're probably working a shift because it's nighttime at this point.
Yeah, probably. So it's empty. He keeps the apartment nice.
Mm. But yeah, you all filter in. What are y'all talking about while you're here?
This isn't a safe house. This is an apartment.
Is it
But
safe?
it's safe.
Is it away from prying eyes? Then it's a safe house.
But does it count as an official safe house in the rules?
Is
That's up
Chance
for the
saying this
GM.
out loud?
No,
I would
Chance
say-
would be the one to break the fourth wall like that.
I would
think I've
say
done
this
it
would
already.
count as a safe house. Just remember that you can always burn a safe house, and if you burn a safe house, it's not a safe house anymore.
Tariq might
And please
get
don't
upset.
burn Tariq's house.
Yeah,
I do have the ability to get a new one within a week, so that's always nice.
Yeah.
nice.
Okay, first order of business. Pull out the sarcophagus. Or sorry, the pharaoh. I'll just call it the pharaoh from now on. I'll pull
Sure,
out
sure.
Sam. Set him on the
Yeah.
table. Turn it on. All right. Sam, everybody. Everybody except for Orochi, you've met. Orochi, this is Sam. Sam Orochi.
Kill a ghost.
Kind of looks at everyone and goes, good to meet you, I suppose. And for the rest of you, hello again.
An
Yep.
AI.
Not quite. She'll move Sam to be a part of the group and not the center of the group.
Sure, sure.
But we'll say, I think from now on we'll have Sam filling in, being a part of these meetings. Just my opinion. You guys don't like it, we can figure something else out. I can fill him in later. But that
I-
means, go ahead.
Not like he can
I
run
don't
off and
know.
tell it.
You guys are the ones in charge. I just got here.
We're a little egalitarian about all of this. Everybody has a voice. Has
He's
he
just getting
ever
a
been told that?
slow-
Has he ever been told he has a voice or an opinion that matters?
Probably always with a qualifier.
No qualifiers here, at least none that are spoken.
And he's got one of those like looks that this is going to be used exclusively for evil.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Like you can just tell that grin is mischievous.
Well, out of character, let me just put it this way. He's an adult, and he's, at this point, I mean, considered. Vera doesn't work
Yeah.
with kids, so if he decides to be here, he's an adult, is going to be treated as such. If he becomes unreliable or dangerous to the group, Vera will ask for him to leave and ask others if they want him to leave. That's just, he's going to have to regulate himself. So, anyway.
You are now manually breathing. He's too dangerous.
Oh, come on. I'm not crazy yet. I haven't been blown up yet.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, but that is the ability I'm going for next is the one that fucks with cognition.
I cast manual
Okay.
breathing.
More like I cast can't think about the fact that I'm in the room.
Yeah.
That's
Well-
a fun one.
If he dooms the group because he's too immature to handle this, well, then I get to say I told you so, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, last job was, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how we did that. That was something else.
You guys had another job recently?
Yeah, you hear about the issues at Gentech?
No. Do you
There was
think
a
Corporals
fucking
like to spill their secrets about things going wrong?
there was a literal tiger eating people on the streets.
Oh, is that that big, like everyone was dancing outside of that building? I saw that on the news.
Yeah,
That
well,
was
that
wild. I
was
thought the drugs were involved. I
not on our end.
Weren't not involved.
So yes. Looking to chance, I bet you were the pusher.
Surprisingly,
No,
no.
I just shot the guy out the window.
That's a kind of pushing. Not what I meant.
Well, you're probably actually somehow I doubt you're familiar with Radion's music. I don't know. You grew up on the streets? Is your parents? I don't know. You've at least got one set of one parent, right? That's who keeps
Yeah.
messaging you about when you're going to be home.
Yeah, my dad and my mom when she was around, they're not the kind to listen to something like that.
Corpus.
Yeah, my dad works for Artis. He's like a R&D guy, big mechanic. He's where I learned all this stuff. The mechanic stuff. Like how I could tell that you, pointing at Rodion, don't know how to drive a manual.
Yes, we did not have menus where I came from.
Oh,
We had to, how you say, put it in H.
Put it in H.
What is the age?
Sagen not into off the H. What country is this car from? It no longer exists.
Mhm.
oh, what's
We
a
had to push it
Yugo?
down our
Oh,
road
it
to
was a
start it.
car made in a country 25 years before you were born in a country that no longer exists.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Okay, we're good.
Huh.
Look, you said that like the trigger word for most people in my family. We're good. We're good. It's all good. Okay. That
Yeah.
okay. Well, regardless, moving on. Clocks, anything else with you know, Oma?
Goes, no, we still haven't figured anything out about it. And
But
he
we're sure they were
kind of
cops.
goes, well, Chance said that they were, that the people who saw him said they were badges, right?
Maybe we should reach
Yeah.
out to our contact,
Couldn't hurt.
What's
our
Uh,
badge.
this about?
Mira,
Uh
would
huh.
my project have been completed?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I wanna. I'm so excited. I'll be like, well, if we can get a picture of, I guess, all the local detectives, uh, Wrath, you and I can point to. Well, Wrath, you can point to whichever one he saw.
Who's Rathew?
Oh, a fat goat.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Mira, I want to solve something right here, right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. Are you gonna
Is
read
there
its mind?
metapsionic static coming from the rat?
No.
Thank God.
What would meta psionic static mean?
That he's
That it,
sentient.
yeah.
Funny enough, is there metapsionic static coming from Sam?
Um, You know?
that's quite the
Yeah.
quite the question.
Does he count as a true AI?
You know what? I think that there is metapsionic static coming from him.
Damn it! I can't just go perish.
Be gone, robot. But yeah, Rathu just kind of looks blearily at the rest of the rest of the room. He seems, for those of you that have seen Rathu, he is fat, but he is also agile. He seems kind of out of it right now.
What's up with your buddy?
Gonna finger
He's just recovering.
somebody
He'll be better.
with a rat.
Look, I don't
I
pretend.
turned him to face me. I'm like, "Aren't you going to be better?" Oh, you probably already feel better now. And Wrath, you just nods.
Yeah. It's just like Rathu drools on your hand.
Give him a little piece of cheese from my coat.
Oh, excellent.
It probably looks like blue cheese. It probably was not originally blue cheese.
Ugh.
Look, Orochi.
Mold.
Word to the wise:
cheese
don't ask why
bears.
chance does anything. You'll lose fewer brain cells that way.
I mean, I could always find out why chance does things. Slowly putting 2 fingers to temple.
Okay. Yeah, let's not. Now, moving on. Just quickly changing the subject because I don't want to have this conversation. It
Because
makes me
secretly
uncomfy.
Secretly, no one wants to know why chance does what chance does.
No, because I don't want to address the 5 megaton warhead sitting in the room with us.
Leave me alone!
I'm
Leave me
trying
alone.
to, but you keep fucking with my people. You keep
no,
fucking
that
with my
was for-
family.
That was just a reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you. Okay. Well, for right now, we're out a fixer. We're working on a new one, but oh, I guess we should probably get in touch with him about well, whatever the hell that was. Looking back at Orochi,
Hmm.
you know what? Never mind. Like was about to say something like, there's a lot of like fucking bystander casualties when you do shit like that. He's not gonna get it. Just we do need to I forget what his name is.
Shochet.
Is that his first or his last name?
His actual name is Yasef Wasserman, the Rabbi Yasef Wasserman, but he just goes by Shochet because he is a Shochet, a rabbinical butcher.
New fixer. Well, while we're waiting on him to reach out again,
New fixer who dis.
and it seems like the heat is a little, well, the heat is low this time around. It looks like our buddy who asked us to do all this has managed to mute most of it. Which means we are probably good to take a look for our next job. I have some ideas, but I was wondering if anybody here might have some of their own.
I could go with robbing a bank.
It's
Let's
bigger
not.
than it's bigger than
Go ahead.
anything that we got up to.
Yeah, it's
Well, good thanks
big.
and waterfront.
Okay, that's a bad idea. But
Hmm.
well, actually, never mind. Waterfront.
Well, he said no. There's no big banks up
Oh,
by
okay.
waterfront.
Yeah, which is definitely accurate. The biggest bank
Yeah.
you're gonna get is an ATM.
Yeah, Centrum is
In fact, he
probably where
probably
you want
does
to go for that. But
Lean back and he's like, I mean, there was this one time we took a truck winch stuck it on the back of my bike and managed to pull off the front of an ATM. That was pretty fun.
Sounds like fun. All right, but anybody else got any ideas? Radion, giving you an opportunity to go. Actually, I'm being blackmailed.
Well, now that you say something, uh, I may have a little bit of familial troubles.
Oh, does it have to do with your? Was it your cousin I was introduced to at Tartarus once?
My brother, unfortunately, Fyodor. This time it was actually my father, Ivan.
Ivan.
Was it?
And he's a part
I thought it was.
No, it was the head of Bonda here, Gogol.
Oh, yeah, Gogol. Yes.
No
Yeah.
fucking way.
Would
You
Juro-
just say
would Juro
Gogol
recognize that
Nabokov?
name?
Oh, yeah. Anybody with half a brain does.
Yeah, no,
Sorry, go
Gogol
ahead.
Nabokov. Yeah, Gogol
That's what it
Nabokov
was. Yeah.
or Novikov is
fuck.
like he is legendarily a mob boss. Like he's one of those people who goes out in public. He's like Al Capone did, you know, who was
Yeah.
like very vocally and obviously a guy who they just couldn't put their hands on.
I think, hearing that, Vera goes, fuck. And Jiro just goes, Ksaw.
Okay, well, that's I'm trying to figure out a way to be nice here, but
Is
Could
this
you pick
happen
small-
often?
okay, let me just put it this way. If I had a nickel for every time one of our group have pissed off very powerful people, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's still
But
weird.
it's weird that it happened twice.
Yes, you watched the same things I did growing up as a kid. Good to know the classics are still alive.
Nothing else on.
I know,
But-
never anything else on. Anyway,
Yeah, I think Clocks goes, so, you really pissed off the wrong guy, huh?
I was waiting for you to tell us what exactly the fuck is going
Yeah,
on.
what happened?
Well, you know, I never really quite agreed with that lifestyle, so I got out as soon as I could. Yeah.
One doesn't just
They-
leave, but go on.
Well, yes, it took a little maneuvering, but I made it to Naples, and my brother, of course, being the good son, he followed in their footsteps. Elizaveta, the youngest sister, she's being held as a bargaining chip against me.
Oh, fuck. Is she in Naples?
I would wager yes. I don't believe Fyodor would let her out of her sight. Or very far out of her sight. You have to remind me, Mira. It's been a couple
You
weeks.
saw her at Slav Night.
Yeah. I saw her at Slav Night. I remember that. And Gogol, he basically said, like, hey, quit fucking with us, right?
Yeah, he basically said, like, hey, you have towed the line for long enough. If you tow it any further, severe consequences will happen.
That's right.
When will you learn? When will you
Yeah.
learn?
He
Yeah, your
basically said, you're
antecedents-
pissing... He basically
Sorry.
said, you're pissing off your brother, and your brother's really fucking annoying me with how much he's pissed off with you. So, like, I'd prefer if you stopped doing that.
Oh yeah, that's because when we were in the Jewish quarter, I think, when we were doing that
no,
one
yeah.
job, I was like,
No,
oh
was
yeah, Seaberg, yeah. I was like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
hey, Fyodor sent me,
Yeah.
which worked
'Cause
at the
you guys-
time, but hindsight shouldn't have
Like-
done that.
Well, let me, because it wasn't just one thing. It was, going into that value mart and killing Bogdan. That was a big strike. And also it was smuggling the weapons. And the first big strike was literally just like he offered you like membership into the gang and you said no and he went, "Okay, gloves are off then." Like I can't ensure your safety. But yeah, you guys have run afoul of them like twice now, and like once is an incident, twice is a pattern.
Okay. So, my opinion. Actually, I can't even really form an opinion. What do you want to do, Rod?
Well, I would like to get in contact with Elizaveta. See, I cannot imagine she would want to be a part of Banda any more than I would have.
Okay, and then what?
If that's true, then well, I don't know what I'd do if she does want to be a part of this lifestyle.
What
That
if we
lifestyle.
kill your brother, install you in his place, and then you work your way up and take over Banda?
Okay, but his brother's not in Napple. Am I right?
No, he is.
He is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that somehow sounds even dumber than what we just did.
I like the way you think, Chance.
There's probably laughing around the table in character.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
for sure.
Jiro thinking to himself, I'm so dead.
Cat got your tongue?
It's so
No, it's just hard to think with all this silence for once.
What?
Giving-
I scream
giving-
very loud.
Well, that is the true old Slav man thing to do is, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, fair enough.
That was a joke that there's no brains.
Oh, I've gotten hold on. I need to okay. He's an adult. He can behave like an adult. He's an adult. He can behave like an adult. Okay. Well, Sam, if you could please show the awful, awful news that you gave me when we got you your upgrade to everyone.
Yeah. Well, and he puts up a graph, and all of you instantly recognize the graph as the graph very similar to the graph that Juro was hooked up to, that Orochi was hooked up to. And you see all of the same kind of spikes. It's like reliving yesterday. But he says, there's more files, more things that I don't know how to look through yet. I'm still doing some research, so to say. But, there's a lot of files that look just like this.
Sam and I are in agreement that the biologic material we stole from Gentech is being used to do this. Now, Orochi, you aren't awake for this, but this is the incredibly similar scan that you were giving off when you were unconscious. You know,
Like a
coming down
pattern?
Yeah, coming down from that psionic high of yours.
What happens if Orochi tries to like look at the pattern and just open his mind to it?
It is.
Is there any response at all, or is it?
It's more specifically data, like, and it's data that like you probably don't have like a strong reference point to like use, but it seems like it's, I mean, as somebody who has like practical understanding of, you know, like mechanics and data, the variances are quite large gaps. Whatever it's measuring is measuring in very large units.
how bad would it be for someone's brain to be making spikes like that?
Oh, yeah, terrible. I mean, unless they have something special going on. But
Shit,
yeah.
I should be dead.
Oh,
I think there's just a moment that hits.
graph makes sense to you?
No, but I mean, I've studied enough AP biology to know that your brain shouldn't be doing that.
Okay, well, that's what your brain was doing when you were unconscious yesterday.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to criticize you for something you didn't know either.
Yeah, it's not that. It's oh, fuck.
Yeah, Newton's third law, right? Each action has an equal and opposite reaction.
No, I think we say it better at school. Wait, do you guys even know Japanese? Hold on. Transmits into your brains the equivalent of
I mean,
can't have shit in Napple.
Chance speaks Japanese.
Yeah, Chance speaks.
Damn, then Chance, you probably hear it in Japanese.
Yeah.
And it probably is funnier to you, Chance, because they play around with the language more. But it's basically them going, man, can't have shit in Apple.
Well, like I said, Sam and I are of the opinion that they're using some, I'm guessing, combination of that stuff to create results similar to this. Now, Orochi, you weren't here for this information, but at least the files we found, there are at minimum 7 test subjects that I'm assuming are being subjected to this, and probably have since the beginning. I guess
What were the
8.
total number
0 through
of-
8. The 0 through 7, so 8.
What were the total number of phantoms in Orochi's in Juro's hallucination if you count himself?
It would have been
Would it come up to 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Yeah, counting you 6. But they were all your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, like, if that was like a connection, like maybe people trying to open up to his mind through things that he could understand while he was
Yeah.
unconscious.
Perhaps.
What's this got to do with me?
Well, when did you start exhibiting all of this? I'm assuming it was sudden, maybe during that fight of yours?
Yeah, about that time I started getting a bad headache and then apparently blew up in a... How much of a building?
More than a
It was
little.
only a couple chunks.
Yeah, but how many chunks have you blown up with your brain? Not saying that in like a smug way, but more in a making a point way.
It's a 16-year-old making a point. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
he's gonna do it like an asshole.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, let's just put it this way: Gentech was mass producing this compound. It looks like, or at the very least, the elements of it, and it already shipped things off to Zenith. I was going to say Zeta Tech, but that's Cyberpunk. Zenith for the same. Let's see, who else was in on it? Let me double check my notes. Let's see. Yeah, they were also discussing sales between Gentech and Op. So if Op is the end buyer of this stuff, well, let's just say that does not bode well. Op has been requesting several high-paying organics to be delivered to their Artis headquarters. I stumble over the word Artis just a little bit.
Yeah.
And direct oversight of these organics are being entrusted to you. So, wherever this starts, it goes to Zenith and Op, and eventually Artis. All roads lead to Artis.
Has Dad ever mentioned working with Zenith?
Yeah, no.
The Zenith are like a subdivision of Artis, aren't they? They're the
Yeah.
the elite division.
They're
Real quick, grip and rip.
Oh, it says here in my notes that Zenith is an Op subsidiary.
Yes. Artis is all of Artis is under Op, right? Like Op is the final boss of this. Essentially, they basically took over the campus at Artis. And all the companies that were under it. Your dad would probably work for Azure International, which is a well, actually, that company probably went out of business. What is the relevant corporations? Yeah, your dad probably works for Aileron, because that's the primary manufacturing wing of Artis's aeronautics division. I figure that would probably be the best fit.
That works.
Yeah.
But has he ever mentioned working with Zenith on a project?
He did at one point, work with Zenith on a project. It was once you were pretty young, and you remember he specifically told you he wasn't allowed to tell you anything about it, right? And he seemed extra stressed and maybe a little scared when he was doing it.
Was Mom still around?
Yeah.
How old were you when your mother passed?
This out of character question or
out of character? Yeah.
What did we agree on? 10?
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
yeah, he would say something like, Dad worked with Zenith before, but I must have been little. Mom was still around.
Well, my guess is potential accidental exposure could be at play here. Although, I don't know, Sam, you think an effect like this would wear off eventually? Something like this would have to be reapplied? It wouldn't be permanent?
Be honest, we're in terra incognito right now. My postulations would be just as good as farting in the wind. It'll do just as much.
Okay, well, this effect could be permanent. It could be designed to be temporary. This could have something to do with your newfound skills. It could have nothing to do with it. If I give.
You think that this might be some kind of... But if it was an exposure like that, wouldn't my dad get it? Or anyone else in the building? Heck, everyone I go to school with is family works for Artis.
Well, do all of your friends go ganging with you on the weekends? I don't think so.
The ones that matter.
Okay, well, it also seemed to take a little bit of effort to trigger it, huh?
But we were all doing the same stuff, right?
We gotta put a bunch of kids through death scenarios and see if they awaken.
No, I'm not doing that.
Chance, I'll throw you out a window if you try.
I'm not going to.
Chance, I have yet to decide if you are a sociopath or psychopath.
Is there a functional difference?
Yes, there is. You can control a sociopath.
Definitely psychopath then.
You know what? That's fair.
Clocks has a big grin on his face.
But Sam and I were discussing how something like that would work. If it's something that affects the brain, well, if the brain is already mature, then conceivably it wouldn't be. Now, when is the brain mature? We still don't really know. You probably know a lot more of the nuts and bolts in that than I do. But
All I know is how it feels. I don't know how
Mm.
this shit actually works. It didn't come
I'm
with
ta-
an instruction book.
no, I'm talking about that sciencey shit you go to school for. I don't know when the brain stops growing, and from what little I remember, it's not really an established truth.
It's not
That
that it
being
ever
s-
stops growing, it's that the brain stops being able to do it so plastic. It's a term. Neuroplasticity.
neuroplasticity says
Hmm.
says it in
Good.
unison.
Good. At least someone was paying attention in science class.
Never went to science class. Never went to school.
We went to school.
This
Yeah.
is bullshit. I have to go to
We
school
both-
and no one else does, and they know what these things are. And they're runners. This is bullshit.
Well, when I
had
was
to
your
do-
age, I had to learn how to. Go ahead.
We were all about to do anecdotes. Well,
When I was your age, I had to. You know what? Never mind. Go ahead.
I actually like the idea that all three of you start doing that. And he goes, "Oh my god, you're all so old."
look, man, I grew up during the Grey Drift times when things were really bad. So, surviving Grey Drift does shit to you.
He gets a little quiet at that. You can see he knows what that means. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually,
What were you gonna say,
how long
Radio?
ago?
Rodney was gonna say, well, when I was your age, I had to learn how to break hands to get people to talk. It's
How
a
long ago
surprisingly
did,
delicate art.
Did Amsterdam become flooded?
It started in 2039 and it's currently 2055.
39, 55. Math is hard. So 16
24
years ago?
Or yeah, I think you might.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't know how I
that's
got
when
that.
the final ice flows left on the Earth lose their drag-out battle with corporate greed.
That's perfect because chances can be like, yeah, when I was a kid, the flooding started and the building fell on my mom and dad. So I've been learning on the streets.
I think Clocks goes, my parents left around that time. Then Oma took me in.
Feel like we could have grown up as great brothers.
Goes, I think we are great brothers, and he gives you a fist bump.
Yeah.
Don't think I didn't notice you suddenly got quiet there, Orochi.
Yeah, my mom, she died when I was 10 from Great Drift.
I'm sorry to hear that. Not everybody got lucky like me. Most didn't.
Yeah, she didn't want to go that way. You know how a lot of people do with it.
Mm. So what happened? If you don't mind me asking. Not everybody likes to talk
She-
about it, I know.
I came home from school one day. She didn't know who I was. Apparently, she came into my room that night, kissed me goodbye. We don't know how she did it, but she was gone.
Ugh. Never gets easy.
So, we're trying to say that we think that corpos are trying to give people brain powers, or is this just a coincidence?
I
What
don't
if-
think that. Go ahead.
What if my big new brain is just trying to send a signal of some kind, being like, this is something important that you have to see? I don't know. Science shit.
Your
Wait, what if his brain's
powers
sending a
could
signal and they're picking it up and they're going to come here and track us all down?
your powers could be entirely independent to this. it's also likely that they've been doing this kind of research for a long time. And it wouldn't even have to be you. It could be a family member, shit, your grandma, your grandfather, your father, your mother, your great grandparents. Somewhere along the line, could have come into contact with something like this and it was hereditary. Shit like that. Moral of the story is, I don't know, and neither does anybody else in this room at the very least. Probably the only people that have any definitive answers are in that ivory tower over in
What if
Artis.
his mom was one of the subjects, and that's the reason
Could
she
have
got
been.
gray drift, and then
But I
he got
think the
born,
medical
he got
charts are
success?
current.
Yes, the medical charts are current.
So currently,
Be a
these
previous
subjects
one.
are 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
What my concern is that they've started, at least for the past 6 months, started to. She's reviewing the notes as she's going.
Mm-hmm.
Started to ship this stuff in bulk, as well as, shipping breeding units out to be, doing this in other places too. Which means I doubt they want to give everybody powers. They probably only want to give people powers that they can control. So everyone else is just a guinea pig.
My concern is I've seen Elfin Lead, and I do not need 7 Lucys running around the city. Jan says in character. He has watched some anime.
I love that.
Jiro
I
just
haven't-
looks at him and goes, weeb.
I don't know. Is that one any good? Hey, I won't yuck your yum, Orochi. Looking
Stop
back at
appropriating-
Chance.
Stop appropriating my
Oh, yeah.
culture.
It's dark as fuck.
Dark as fuck. How's that one end? They did finish it, right?
Yeah. Shit.
Daniel does not remember.
After when you start saying cultural appropriation, I just completely tune Orochi out. Like, whatever. Fucking whatever.
Well, I mean, it is a darker story. It's pretty dark.
I mean,
Little
I've seen
bittersweet, but a little dark.
I mean, I was almost turned off from anime completely because the first one I was shown was Evangelion. I didn't get it. It was fucking creepy. Hell, still think it's fucking creepy and a little exploitative.
Clocks is like, yeah, but it's also kind of making a meta commentary on that.
Yeah, but if you gotta engage in putting kids in shitty situations like that to make commentary about putting kids in shitty situations like that, like, do you see my point here?
Clocks goes, I'm not gonna yuck your yum, Vera.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying anyone who watches it is a bad person. I'm saying I didn't enjoy it because I felt uncomfortable by how they were having the conversation.
How did we
To be
go
fair,
from talking about people turning people into psychic guinea pigs to talking about anime?
For
You're
the
the
time it was
16-year-old.
created,
You should know
it
this
was
shit. Don't go ahead.
it was a pretty, for the time it was created, it was a pretty in-depth anime. Like current anime, like the misunderstood reincarnation demon lord who was actually just a high school student with social anxiety, accidentally summoned to another world where he must defeat the hero who is also a childhood friend from his previous life, but he doesn't remember him except in her dreams, which are actually suppressed memories from a parallel timeline created by the evil god who turns out to be
I
his math
start
teacher.
slowly floating a pillow like I'm about to smother Chance.
Now that anime is great.
Would anyone be mad if I just saw how hard I could hit him with this?
Not unless you're willing to replace him. You got a spare Chance laying around. At the end of the day, we do need him.
Technically, yes.
He looks very conflicted before he puts the pillow back.
But
Besides, this is the kind of shit we get up to during heist planning and other conversations. Pretty much anytime we're all together.
helps keep us a little bit more not wanting to
Light?
kill ourselves.
Yeah, because
That
some of the shit. I mean, look, we were literally just talking about experiments being done on children, I might remind you, to try and give them, psychic powers. Or, do all of the things that happened to the people who actually survived Great Drift. Me? I got lucky. I just got allergic to cybernetics. Other people? Oof.
You got allergic to cybernetics? I was just born that way. Maybe it's the brain stuff. What if being psychic makes you allergic to cyberware?
Well, I'm not smart enough to be psychic, so.
I think
I
Clock's got
grab
Not gonna correct
Fox's hand and slowly raise it up towards you. Are you feeling anything? Any allergies?
So, we have a name. Is it Vanya or Vanya? Manders.
Vanya.
Vanya, I'm assuming Manders?
Manders. Vanya Manders.
Slacked on notes. Go back.
Now, this is where I agree with the Germans and go, why the fuck is this A pronounced differently? So, yes. So, this Vanya Manders. I think it's our next step on figuring out just what the hell is going on. Now, I'd like to be able to get paid to find out why. But if we don't have to, well, I think that figuring out who, what, when, where, and why when it comes to all of this, end of the world bullshit, it might just override my sensibilities a little bit. My selfish sensibilities. Clocks, maybe you could get a head start on that. Sam, I can give you internet connection and you can do that too.
Sam goes, "It's about time."
Look, I only held off because I cannot promise that you will find the internet that you left.
Says, the info dev, it's well, you know. And
Wasn't it
kind
destroyed and brought back while he was dead?
the dev? No. Well, yes, actually, the dev the main dev point in Napple was destroyed.
Yeah, didn't we destroy the fucking dev?
Yeah. Well, you and the Red Eye Gang. It was a group effort.
That's right.
Yeah. The hacker gang, I forget what they were called. Ended up biting it in that fight.
Some days I think that taking the dev down again for good would be a good idea. Other days I remember that Mike Pondsmith thing and realize it's just a fruitless endeavor. Whatever comes back will be twice as bad. So anyway, Clocks, Sam, we can figure out, maybe get a lead on this Vanya.
You got it,
Figure
boss.
See if anyone's willing to pay us to go take care of it. Maybe reach out to, well, I suppose I can reach out to our police friend to see if he has any information on what happened with Oma.
Yeah, if we can get some pictures of the detectives.
Rod, you still haven't quite. Yeah, true. I was going to say, Rod, you still haven't quite told us what you want to do about your situation. I know you want to get a hold of her, but then what? If she wants to leave, are we helping her leave?
Yes, if she wants to leave, I will do whatever it takes to get her out. Beyond that, I haven't fully thought out the specifics.
Okay.
100,000.
Now, in the interim, if we tangle with Bonda, if you personally stay out of it, are we good, or do all of us have to stay out of it? Because I'd rather not make it harder on you, but it's Banda. I don't really like Banda after some of the shit we've seen them pull.
Yes, and knowing Fyodor, you all would be guilty by association, I would imagine. I can't imagine he would let any of us transgress upon him.
Okay, well, I can just sweet talk someone, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Me personally, well, let's cross that bridge when we get to it. Ingvar.
Yeah, Ingvar and Felix. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to listen and keep up and catch up on notes because
Yeah.
Nope, you're good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Well, that being the case, unless anybody else has anything, I'm probably gonna go home and let's see. Oh, well, I'm already running a little late. But if anyone else has anything, I can talk. Otherwise, I gotta get home because Susie's taking me somewhere. She wouldn't say where. She just said where that. You know what? Never mind.
And I'll get that in a sec, Daniel. And yeah, as you guys kind of convene, unless anyone else has anything else. Okay.
I don't.
Nope, I just write a note on the fridge.
Yes.
He pulls it out of his pocket.
Love that. But yeah, as we pull back from this, we get a shot of darkness. The camera kind of raises up, and we see a dark room with this black flooring, these black walls, and this black ceiling. All of them seem to be painted in kind of this Vanta black color. In the center of the room, a child in a jumpsuit is sitting. Two grown men walk into the room. We recognize these as the agents that we saw in Megfeld's apartment. One of them looks at the child and says, "We've been told that you have information." The child looks up and says, 6. I'm sorry? 6. But they're growing. There will be more of them by the end of this. And bad cop kind of looks at him and goes, "What the hell is that supposed to mean?" And good cop kind of like puts his arm in front of him and pushes him back a little bit, and goes, "Can you tell us their names?" Kind of looks at him and goes, "Mm-mm. But there's one who's special." Goes, "Special how?" "Special. Like us." And we get a cut. And that is going to call it tonight's game.
I'm gonna get the party killed. I'm gonna get the party killed. I'm gonna get the party killed.
Oh man, all of you are
Look.
going to get the party killed.
The day you grow the ability to actually read people's minds is the day I'm most scared, because that's when you're gonna find out what Vera really thinks of you.
So next level.
Oh, shit. Oh no.
Everybody. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, oh no, we get XP this game.
You do.
I'm gonna find out that Vera hates me. I'm gonna find out
9
Vera
XP.
hates me.
3.
Shit, that's a level. That's a level up.
Nice.
Well,
I had to start at the bottom of 4 because Mira didn't want me to go into this game at
Bitch, I'm
level
only
5.
halfway through 3. You can't even complain.
Yeah, everybody.
Yes, I can.
Everybody, send me your player's choice, and let's get some sign-offs going. Who would like to go
I'll
first?
go first.
Okay.
What up? It's your boy Chief Aldo here. playing Rodion Grigoriev. And I'm quickly learning that I don't know how to handle Bonda. I thought I did. I do not. That is a problem for future Rodion. And then by extension, future problem for Vera and Chance and everyone else. So that'll be fun.
Thanks.
Hey, I am nothing if not a kind of benevolent player.
At least you told
that,
us.
Yeah.
I was half expecting you to do what I'm kind of doing and just waiting until it becomes like an immediate problem.
Beyond that, next time you'll catch me here is the next time we play Napple.
Hell yeah. Okay, who's next?
Hi everybody, my name is Cyrus Smith. Today you caught me playing as Vera Zircon, the spokesperson slash chief cat wrangler slash head cat, because sometimes Vera has to be wrangled. At this session, wow, I really enjoyed this session. You guys are a lot of fun to play with, and you can also catch me this Wednesday, hopefully, playing or actually running a game for once. Echoes of Cosmos. So yeah, that's me.
All right.
Phoenix.
Go for it.
Hi ho, friendos. My name is Rowan, otherwise known as Heart, and I am the one who has the brain. I'm part of the title, you see. You can also catch me here when I am not in this game on Wednesdays, whenever we get back to it, where I am one of the intrepid pilots in Echoes of Cosmos. And you know what? Maybe I am a bit of a void clown. But you know what a clown knows? How to laugh. Thank you. Thank you. Shut up.
Boo.
Oh no, I've taken 1d4 psychic damage.
All right. Is that your sign off, Rowan?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Oh,
Daniel, that leaves it to you.
it's your boy Sesame Nasty 699999. Who really slacked on notes. Yeah, you come in here playing Chance, the hobo with a shotgun.
That was unnecessary.
And now a special little wrath. Oh, he's so good. I cannot wait. And you can catch me every other Saturday as Callahan Cromwell, the good little soldier boy, second son of a noble, or not noble, but wealthy as fuck family, who's just being bartered off to all these single women like he's product. But it's great.
He's not.
He's an object. That is everything I am in, unfortunately, at this time.
Okay. All right. Model cap, first and foremost, goes to Nightheart, Rowan, Orochi, Juro, all of the names.
I pat my tummy 3 times. I rub it and I say, yummers.
Excellent. But with that being said, that is going to lead it to me. Hello, everybody. My name is Mira, also known as Mira Shades GM, and today you caught me running Napple 2.0 hour, as I am wont to do. I was not expecting tonight's session to go as long as it did, but we got a lot of good stuff covered, so I'm pretty happy with it. You can also catch me on every other Saturday, where I'm in Lands of Lazrikaan as Bazbeer Foreteller, the new leader of this group, which is, oh boy, that's going to be a lot. But we'll soldier through it. If anyone can rise to the occasion, surely it's Bazbeer. Yeah, other than that, you can catch me on the channel here, there, and everywhere, just generally depending on the time. I will show up and stuff. But yeah, other than that, that is going to do it for tonight. Let's get an RIP, I don't know, RIP night market and get out of here.
R.I.P. Night Market.
Market.